Yeah. Where's Bad Wolf? Bad Wolf! What's going on?
Ow! What's up with y'all?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm trying to share the stream right now to get
Yes, sir.
people in here and shit. So give me one second. What's going on, gang? Bob gang in the house. You already know what it is.
Talk to
Goat
me, gang.
worthy.
Talk to me. Talk to
You
me.
already know, bro. Man,
Y'all,
I am
y'all
happy
asked
to
for
be
it.
here.
Y'all asked for it. Emily, what's up, girl? How you doing?
¿Cómo está, Emily?
What's that, Emily? Let's see, save
Yeah,
time.
man. I'm excited to be here, bro. Thank you for having me up here, man. I
Nah, man,
appreciate you.
it's an honor, brother. Seriously, man. When I saw that reaction, I was like, nah, dog. What's going on right now? What's happening right now, man? It brought a smile to my face. I was like, oh, okay. So we out here we really trying to uplift the community is what we doing out here.
Always. That's a 24/7 job for me, my brother. Is always uplifting the community.
We bought our
Always.
word. That's what I saw. I was like, oh, so we really bought our word out here.
Absolutely.
How you doing,
Absolutely.
Malcolm?
I ain't got time. I ain't got time for none of that bullshit. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just don't. I already shared it. What's going on? And Malcolm MX Taylor, what's going on, baby?
The
Chicky, Diesel Fuel, Crook, Robbie, Khan, Tracy, Emily, Oya, and a bag of potato chips.
Yeah, these people be quoting you too, man.
They say I got some quotes.
Yeah. They was in my comment section like, oh, it's at 12:30. Okay, you know I'm in there like swimwear, like Uncle Ray would say.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. I am the most quoted. No, I'm not. So how you been, bro? How's everything, man? How's your journey?
The journey's going, man. You know, the journey's going. Listen, I started officially late June, so I've been at it for 6 solid months, I would say.
Okay.
So it's been a journey. It kind of took off early in the beginning, you know. I did Bully. I did Bully by M. That hit like 100,000 views in a couple days. I was like, what is happening? This is early for me. I wasn't ready. So, you know, I had to adjust. I had to adjust quick, man, and started learning the games. I was like, you know what? Because I, to be honest with you, bro, I wasn't big on watching reaction channels. This was suggested by a friend of mine who knows I rap and stuff like that. And he was like, yo, you know you should do? I'll be watching these reaction channels. He's like, you should check them out and see if that's something you could do. He's like, you got the personality for it, man. You could do it. I was like, all right, send me some examples, like, you know what I'm saying? And the first 3 that I've watched was NoLifeShaq, obviously, right? You know, he the big wig.
Right.
Knox Hill, and then one more person, I forget who. Oh, Stevie Knight.
Yeah.
So that was like my
all
introduction. Yeah, that was my introductions to what reactions are supposed to be. And I figured it out. I was like, okay, so Knox Hill is like the mad scientist. Not a bar is gonna get past him, you know.
Yeah.
Stevie Knight just keeps it a buck, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
100.
And
100.
And NoLifeShaq is about the entertainment. Like, you looking for a good time, you throw some NoLifeShaq. So I was like, okay. So I was trying to figure out how I can concoct all 3 of those dudes. That was my plan in the beginning. And then quickly I realized I'm just gonna be on there, just be myself. It is what it is. Because I get nerdy with it sometimes. I like to super analyze things. I was like, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? If people vibe with it and connect to it, then I don't got to do no work. I can just come up here and just be myself and have fun.
Absolutely. And that's the key. That's the key to it, to be honest with you. Is just be yourself. There's no point. It's too much work trying to be somebody else. Because that's mean you're gonna have to keep up a facade, and you have to keep up with how you was in the beginning, and then it gets all
becomes
busy
work.
and it becomes work. You got to wake up and become this person, and it's just easier sitting down, smoking a little bit, and just being who you are, and just saying whatever. If you don't like what I got to say, it's as easy as clicking that phone off, bro. Not that hard.
And the last thing you want to do is pretend to be somebody else in your own house. Like, you in your own house fronting.
Can you believe that shit? Like, I literally got boxes on right now, and that's it. And I'm gonna act like I'm somebody else. Like, I'm wearing my own drawers, bro. They ain't gonna change nothing.
I was contemplating on wearing my pajamas. I was like, if I have to get up in case my daughter try to run in here, I can't get up with the pajamas on. I was like, that's crazy. Yo, man. But like, again, man. Oh, Sick Boy Renegade, what's up, girl? How you doing?
What's going on, Sick Boy Renegade?
Yeah, let
Damn,
the
the Renegades are real, bro. The Renegades are real.
It's been a beautiful experience, man. I'll be honest with you.
I love the Renegades.
They uplifted me in many ways, man. Outside of just YouTube community. I mean, like on Patreon, man, we get real personal and we find ways to support each other, man. And that's like the kind of space I'm trying to create. Even with this, potting with a goat is just means like goat is just my name. I'm not saying I'm a goat, but I'm potting with a goat. And the people I want to introduce on these shows, I consider goats in their own right in what they do. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching yours for a minute, so I was like, this man controls. You have a way of balancing emotion and entertainment at the same time, while also still coming across as someone who's really listening to the music. Because, you know, we got some entertainers who just entertain, they're not really in tune with the words. It's clear, and I think that comes from that may just come with age, because you already got the wisdom, so you're gonna get the benefit of that off rip. Nobody's gonna doubt you. You know what I'm saying? So you could be as entertaining as you want because we know better. Like we know what, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Ray, like you living up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's easier. I think it's easier to digest that way, man. It's easier to digest. Even when you was breaking down my reaction, I was like, how's he doing this? Like, I would have been tired right now. Like, this man's having a blast. He's on 100 for an hour and 40 minutes long. And I guess you was on Twitch because every time you know, to the right, he was killing me. You say something and then look to the right, like, what you gonna do about it?
No, I wasn't on Twitch. That was Federico. So see, a little thing about me that you may not know is that I look to the right a lot. Like, I keep on looking here in my videos. And it's because when I first started reacting, I was nervous looking at the camera. So I always look to the side when I talk. So it became a habit, and then I got comfortable looking at the camera, and then I was just found myself still doing it.
Right.
So then somebody asked me one day, who the fuck am I talking to on the side? And I was like, oh, that's my cousin. That's my Uncle Federico, some shit like that. And then it became a thing. So I created a character and said, fuck it. I'm going to keep on looking at the side. But I could easily, as you can see, look at the camera it's not going to work. I don't give a fuck about that. But it was just a nervous tick that I was doing that I created something out of it. And that was pretty much it.
And you know what? That's interesting that you bring that up. That's a good topic to slide into because in the beginning, so I originally kicked off in January, right? I made my first video. I quit fast. So I was on there trying to be professional and educational and all that, right? Because I wanted to enlighten anybody who's not aware of what rap really is. I wanted to bring a new perspective for those, you know what I'm saying? And one day I told my wife, I was like, I woke up with 40 views. Like, what's happening, babe? Like, I'm covering a hot song. I'm teaching them. I'm giving them game about it. And I was like, I just need you to be honest with me. Like, you see my videos. What's happening? She's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't get mad. He's like, you're a Cancer. I know you're emotional. I was like, right now, I need tough love. Like, or I'm done.
Right.
And she was like, you're not being yourself, babe. You're not. She's like, you're typically funny, entertaining, like you know, you're vibrant across the screen. Like you should be yourself. You're very professional. I was like, you right. I'm in my own house trying to act professional. I was like, you know what? One day I was like, I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna do one more.
Right.
But that lasted 5 months though, because I didn't jump back on it until June. So from January to June, I didn't do anything. So I came back, did one more, and I was gave no F's at all. I was like, yo, we here today. What's up? The energy was like, and you spoke about it during the reaction. You spoke about that specifically. You spoke about like in the beginning, you were trying to not curse and then you shut the screen.
I could show you exactly how I was in the beginning. And these were like, I have like 4, like I have to find them, and because I want to bring them, I want to publish them just for like, for just memory reasons. And there was like 3 videos that I did before I made my initial first video. My first video that I did was Jack Harlow, Corday, and Eminem song. That was the first reaction. The day they dropped it, that was my first reaction. So
Eminem, Corday, and Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
Okay. Whose song is it?
I forgot. Something. Killer Remix.
Whose song is it though?
Eminem's.
Oh,
it's on M's. It's on one of M's albums, or it's a remix to one of his songs in the album.
I'm on the album reaction run right now.
Oh, I'll get you there. We'll get you there. But whatever you need information, Eminem, bro.
Yeah.
Like me and him are here to give you the information. We got you. Don't even worry about it. You already see when I got over here. I got all the Eminem records, bro. That's my guy right there.
I'm on the Shady compilation album right now, covering that with the
Ooh.
Patreon. Yeah. Yo, he was at his peak. He was going crazy in 2014, 15, 13, all that. That 3-year run is
the dude crazy.
He's a robot, bro. With no regard to human,
he's a monster.
to the average person. Nobody understands what he's talking about. Like, he don't even care, bro. The rappers he's rapping with don't even understand what's happening.
That's a fact. So I did that first reaction, but I did 3 reactions before that. Just to get myself used to doing what I was doing. So I just picked 3 songs that I already listened to, and I was just going to listen to it, give you my point of view, whatever. So the first 3 videos, this is me. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is Ray. I'm here to review an album. I hope you guys enjoy it. That was my intro. I played the song. I let the song play for about 2.5 minutes. I stopped it. I talked for like 3 minutes. I let the song play, and then I ended it. So I have 3 minutes, 3 videos just like that. And I did that because I wanted to study myself. I wanted to see what I do, what I need to fix, what I need to change, yada, yada, yada. So when I did that, I went, oh my, what the hell is that? That's the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life. And then I let my boy watch it. I was like, yo, watch this for me real quick. Tell me what you think. And he looks at it and he's just like, yo, you almost made me want to throw the fucking phone away. And he was like, what the hell is that? He like, that's not you. Because in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm talking online, so I have to be careful what I say. I have to be, I have to, be careful mindful. That I don't hurt nobody's feeling, be mindful, and all this other stuff. So I didn't want to go too crazy. So that's how I did it. And then my wife saw it, and that's why I was laughing when you were telling your story, because my wife saw mine, and she was like, what happened to that loud motherfucker that every time Eminem comes on, you lose your fucking mind and shit? She was like, where's that guy at? And I was like, yeah, but I don't want to overdo it, though, because, people are sensitive and yada, yada. She was like, if you're not going to be yourself, then don't do it. So I got on it, and then in the first couple reactions, I was still trying to get the hang of it, but there was, I think that like the second month of me doing it, that's when I found my, okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna be me. If y'all don't like it, kiss the backside of my ass. Y'all don't have to watch it. There's a lot of shit on the internet, bro. You don't gotta be here.
Yeah. There's
a lot of stuff. So, and that's the mind frame that I went. I was like, I'm not going to let nothing stop me from being who I am, because it's gonna become a job, and I don't want to do that. I want to be happy in what I do. So
yeah, you don't want to dread it. You don't want to dread it.
Right. And I'm not crazy. I know when to back down a little bit on my language and the way I am when I'm reacting to certain things, like Angelina Jordan. If you haven't reacted to her, please react to her. She's one of the best singers out there. Angelina Jordan is one of the best. I reacted to her. She's a child. I know that I'm not going to be on camera talking crazy watching a child perform. No, I have morals. I'm not dumb. I understand it.
Right.
But if I'm listening to a song that a guy ain't saying that he's going to take a dude's head, shoot it 3 times in the air, and let it drop, do you worry about what I'm saying? This man said he's just gonna kill somebody.
Yeah.
Like, well, that doesn't make no sense to me. So at that point, I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna be who I am, off and on camera. I know how to control it, but no, for what?
I like that. I mean that's and that's what I mean. It's gonna translate through the screen. You know what I'm saying? You can fake the funk all you want, but people will
eventually. That fake is gonna start doing this, and it's gonna start disappearing, and that real shit's gonna come out, and then what happens?
Exposed.
Now everybody hating and everybody. No, because you're dumb. That's what happened. You were dumb in the beginning of it, and you ended up being dumb throughout the whole thing, and you're still dumb because now it's exposed, and now your career's gone. So no matter what you did, you still messed it up. Yeah. Just be yourself, because the best thing in the world about being yourself is the people that stay and watch you are the real ones that want to watch you. It's consistent.
Consistent love, bro. Consistent love. Hey, let me tell you something. When I'm going through a rough patch, right, and I'm like not posting for like a couple of days, my supporters, especially on Patreon, they'll come out and just be like, "Don't even worry about it, bro. Like, we here. We don't even worry about it." And I look at the number, and the numbers don't even drop; they grow. I'm just like, I forget because I don't put so much content out. People are still catching up on all those videos. They're not going nowhere, bro.
How much videos you got put out right now?
On Patreon, I got like 350 videos.
On YouTube, I got more
on Patreon than I do on YouTube. I only got 170, I think.
Okay, all right. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Stop looking at the numbers. It's gonna make you go fucking crazy. I went through a 6-month patch that I started seeing my views and my subscriber count go like this, and I literally almost had a breakdown because of it, because of the amount of videos. I have 3,400 videos that I've done in 3 years. So when I put time into my videos, it's because I enjoy what I'm doing and I believe what I say and on my videos is gonna. If it helps one person, that's the main goal, is to help one person. Either me making you laugh, or me saying something that makes sense, or me clicking something on your brain that says, "Oh, you know what? Ray's right. Let me go try that." And if I could help somebody, that's the only reason why. That's the only thing that makes me happy about it. But in the beginning, I was always worried about, in order for me to.
Go ahead, my bad.
in order for me to be happy about this, is just not worry about how fast you're growing or what numbers look like or how many views I got on this video and why does this reactor have more views than I do when I have more subscribers than he does. Or once I stopped giving a shit about all of that, it made it so much easier to do content. It's amazing how much weight off your shoulders gets off when you just focusing on just the craft of what you're doing. When you could stop looking, and I know it's going to be hard because the whole point of us doing this is because we want to grow. We want to eventually make this our full-time job and eventually provide for our families doing what we love to do. That's the main goal. So just focus on working on your craft to become that person. And once you start doing that, and once you're 100, because right now you're still not comfortable, and I could feel that you're still not 100% comfortable. Once you're 1,000%, I'm good. You're not even gonna focus on the numbers. You're gonna be like, oh shit, I'm already at 100. Oh shit, I'm already at 150. And then eventually it doesn't matter. Like, your core supporters are always gonna be there. My core supporters from day one are still. Shout out to Jorge in the chat. Shout out to all my longtime subscribers, because these guys have been following me since 200 subscribers. I'm at 100 and almost 40,000, and they still with me. That's the ones that I work. That's. I mean, I ain't trying to flex a little bit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to flex. I ain't trying to flex.
You gotta own it.
I'm proud. I'm fucking proud of what the fuck I got. I worked my ass off with this shit, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Own that, please, bro. Please, own
like,
it,
bro.
But it makes me feel good because I want to get to that point of pride too. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, what you're speaking on right now, I had that moment. You know what I'm saying? I had that moment because what happened was I got into an accident. Right? I got rear-ended by another vehicle. That vehicle was doing 120 miles per hour. And if you saw my video, it went rolling. I should have been good as dead. I'm gonna put it to you that way. I was moving 5 miles per hour, so I was barely moving. So that was all impact.
Oh my god!
Right, and it was in the middle of me. I think I hit 10K subscribers at that point, and I was like on a high. I'm like, oh, I hit 10. 10 is like, once you hit them double digits, you somebody.
You crazy? Yeah.
10,000 people said subscribe. I want to know when he drops another video. Like, that made me. I was emotional for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like,
it's a good moment. Man. It's one of those moments. It's one of those moments that a lot of people don't talk about. Like, even when I hit 1,000, I like ran out of my room in the morning, and I'm like, yo, I'm at 1,000 subscribers, and I'm like losing my mind about. I'm just like, yo, because at that moment you're just like, 1,000 people resonated with what I said enough that they hit the subscribe button.
Like, think about that. Think about looking at 1,000 people in front of you, like at a show or something like that.
I always tell that to
being there for you.
My son tells me this when I was all excited. My son's like, "Dad, it's only 1,000." I was like, "If each person gives me $1, how much money I got?"
Yeah, exactly.
Then that's $1,000, bro. Like I could buy you your PS5 that you want.
Word up, dog. It's funny because I'll be on live, right? Like a lot of my lives, I don't even like, because I'm just having fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get caught up in the monetary of YouTube. You feel me? I understand there's money to be made, but at the same time, I look at it like this: if I can create a core, we can get to that. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be there because they're following me now. You know what I'm saying? My core follows me on Patreon, so I got like 400 members on Patreon, and they support. Wow. They're there every day.
Wow, that's a lot.
Patreon's where I'm at, bro. I come to YouTube to promote.
I'm stupid, bro, because I have a Patreon.
You said that on the live.
I have I have a Patreon, but I did it wrong. I opened up my Patreon when I forgot how many subscribers I had, and I didn't promo right. And I was, because look, at the time, and this is not an excuse, this is just what it was. I was working a 9 to 5. When I came out of work at 7 o'clock at night, I came, spent 1 hour with my family, jumped in the studio, didn't go to bed until 2 o'clock in the morning to do videos and shit like that. I didn't have the time because I was so backed up on donos and so backed up on other reactions that I was like, I don't have time to put on the Patreon. And then I'm seeing everybody and their mother putting Patreon, putting their videos. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I need to open my shit up, bro. But now that I'm doing this.
It's just scheduling, bro. That's all. Like once you organize it, it's good. Like
once I organize it, I'll be able to do it.
And organized it, and she was like, "Yo, listen, this day, because my core was Eminem. She was like, listen, take these 2 days and just take all day, just record Eminems, and now you can just put them out throughout the week, and then the other ones. So this is what I did. This may help you, right? So I made a bunch of videos before I even started Patreon. Made a bunch of videos that I was going to put on Patreon. So I took my time with it. It took me like a month, but I made like, let's say 20 videos that I never posted on YouTube because I'm going to use it for Patreon. So it gave me a cushion to make videos, because what I did was every time I was recording, making videos for YouTube, I'll just put out one of those videos on Patreon. One here. Every week I was putting out like 2 or 3 videos on Patreon, and that was it. But those were videos I had backed up already. Now I got a head start. I got a 20 video head start now. So every week, I do 5 for YouTube, I do 5 for Patreon.
I think I know what my problem is.
Shout out to Tracy, $5 dono. Shout out to Tracy.
Shout out Tracy. I think I know what my problem is. My problem is that I put something on the Patreon. Not everybody follows me that are subscribed to me if I open up a Patreon. I know that. Not all 140,000 are going to follow me on Patreon. No. I get that. But then I'm like, now I feel bad because the people that are not subscribed to my Patreon are not going to be able to see the content. And then I start feeling bad, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to put it on YouTube.
Yo, I agree.
And then that's my problem.
I agree with you. And
that's my problem.
And you know what that is? That's the tug and war of the heart, because, bro, when I was getting mad love on Patreon, I was like, damn, they really love this on Patreon. I wish I could post this on YouTube. But that's not right to the ones who are faithfully. Because the thing is, bro, you got two type of, and I'm not trying to tell you, but you got 2 type of followers. You got your casual, loyal followers on YouTube, and then you got your core supporters. That's 2 different things. You got your followers, and then you got your supporters. That's 2 different things. There's people on here, my Patreon, I don't have no merch. That's what I think I'm dumb at. My Patreon's begging me to drop merch. Bullying me. Like, yo, drop the merch, bro. I will buy it right now. Somebody showed me your merch, right? I forgot who it was. They said, screenshot, I just bought this yesterday. This is vibes. She's like, I want to buy. Where is it?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out Vibe Gang, man. Shout out Vibe Gang, bro. Shout out Vibe Gang.
Oh, shout out to the Dreaded Podcast. They're in the chat right now, by the way.
Oh, the Dreaded Podcast. I see you motherfuckers tomorrow. And I'm going to get so messed up because you guys want me to do this goddamn challenge. I'm old. Understand? I'm sorry, Go. I'm sorry. I gotta talk to them for a minute because they challenged me to do something tomorrow, and I gotta tell them I'm 40 years old, bro. I got back problems, and y'all want me to put a simulating pregnancy machine. Go. They want me to put a simulating pregnancy and make me go through this pain. Do you know that I suffer from kidney stones? I know what it is. I know what it is, man.
They challenged me too, huh? They challenged me too. I was mad as hell. They did it live too, because they know I couldn't turn it down.
And that's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do. They do it live, so like that you can't say no. They're not gonna message you on the side. Yo, you want to do this? Fuck no. I would have said that right there, bro. But I got the machine. I got the machine, and we're gonna do this tomorrow, and it's gonna be amazing. I love those two. I reacted to this shit, dude, and I'm on the floor, bro.
And shout out to the Dreaded Podcast. They just donated $5. Shout out to the Dreaded.
Shout out to the Dreaded Podcast, man.
Supporting each other, man. Let me read Tracy's message. Go.
He say, yo ass is grass hunk.
Yo ass is grass hunk. Tracy Dickinson with the $5 dono. Goat, you're a genuinely good guy. Uncle Ray's 100% truth. From the heart, so big facts. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank
you, Tracy.
Dreaded Podcast, your ass grass, man. Straight up.
All right, man. I dealt with pain before, guys. I dealt with pain before. I had kidney stones since I was 18, brother. That machine ain't gonna do nothing to me, man. Nothing. I don't want to do it, bro.
I haven't even. Oh, shut up, man. They in the chat. Shut up.
They're gonna call me a British pussy name. I know that for a fact. They're gonna call me pussy in British when I put that machine on, but it's fine. I love those dudes. If I didn't love those dudes, I wouldn't be up there.
That man poom poom, man. That man poom poom.
I mean poom poom. Shout out. Spirit Customs with the $5 dono. Shout out to you, Spirit Customs. That's my guy right there.
Thank you. Spread love. So let me ask you a few, so we can indulge in some conversation that could hopefully give some enlightenment to those on the come up, man. Because there's a lot of young YouTube channels out here, you know, and they want to do what you're doing. You know what I mean? And I think it's important to, let's say, not hold in information. You know what I mean? Some people, Absolutely. For some reason, for whatever the reason is, they don't like to spread information, bro. I don't know.
Oh, you know. Well, you know the reason.
I do, but is that a general assumption?
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
I'm not assuming anything. That's what it is. There's a lot of people that do what we do.
Talk about
that understand how to work the communities and understand how to work the background of YouTube. That if they give out any of those secrets, it's a potential, he might pass me in subscriber counts and take my money.
Gatekeeping.
And that's what it is.
So they
and unfortunately, they're out there. And I mean, and that's why I'm like, it doesn't matter. In the way I see it and the way I've always seen anything that I do is, if you put your mind into anything that you do and you love what you do, eventually the money's going to be there. Don't rush the money. The money's going to get there. Just be better every single day in what you do. Mm-hmm. And eventually, it may take longer, but when you get the money, not only are you going to be a smarter person when you get it, but you're going to know how to use it, you're going to know how to invest it, and you're going to know how to invest it back into your product. Every single dime that I make when I was working 2 jobs from YouTube went to upgrading my equipment, getting a better situation in the house, getting a better situation with all this to make me do YouTube better.
Yes.
Once I started doing it full time, then of course it goes to bills, because bills still need to get paid.
Facts.
But luckily I have a beautiful wife that said, "Hey, my job pays me good. Go ahead, quit your job, do what you got to do with YouTube." And I had that opportunity. Not a lot of people get that opportunity, but my wife was so beautiful enough to give me that opportunity to say to my job that I've been doing for 17 years, "Hey, I'm out. I'm giving it my 2 weeks. I'm going to try this YouTube shit for a year and see what happens." And less than that year that I started going full time, I made it to 100,000. So it was like all set up by God.
Right.
God set this whole thing up for me. I just followed the plan that he told me to follow. That's all.
Talk about it.
But if you try to chase the money, that's when you start making rash decisions. That's when you start making crazy connections and collabing with people that you shouldn't collab with because they don't sit right with your morals. And that's the main thing about me. I'm not going to ever work with somebody that does not have the same morals than I do. I don't. I refuse it. I don't give a fuck if I'm cutting the bag. I don't care if I'm cutting the bag in half. I don't care how much views the person has. I don't give a shit how much money the person has, how much the person pays me or doesn't pay me. I don't care about none of that. I'm going to judge you by your character, how you are as a person. I ain't gonna judge you about anything fucking else because it's none of my business. So if I vibe well with you and you vibe well with me, then we can have a great conversation. But if you want to get me on camera and you want to go and debate me on something, I'm not here for that. Why do I need to debate you? Who are you? Exactly. For me to debate you? I believe in what I believe in, and you are going to believe in what you're going to believe in. What you want to do is get the views. Because, I got Vibe angry and we're debating now and look at Vibe pissed off. And then I'm like, and I'm like, and you think my subscribers don't know that at a heartbeat, I'll get pissed the fuck off and slap the shit out of somebody? You think they don't know that? They know that for a fact. And that's just who I am. That's how I was raised. That's what the cloth that I come from. I don't give a shit about none of this Hollywood bullshit that people want to portray that I'm this and I'm that and I'm the third. Congratulations, good for you. Have a great day. Other than that, get the fuck out my face because I'm going to make my money whether you're in front of me or not. That's point blank.
Yes.
I don't care about none of that other bullshit, bro. None of that other bullshit entertains me. None of that other bullshit. I don't want to waste my time on. Because you know why I go? It's because I spent the majority of my youth dealing with bull. I spent the majority of my youth in drama. And every single day was something new. I don't want to deal with that no more. I want to be in a good space mentally, in a good space in my heart, where I could go and push on more happiness and more positivity to other people. That's where I am in my life right now. Anything else that has to do with drama and bullshit?
That right there is, if you need more of a motivator than that, then you know, then your soul's corrupted, man. Because if you need more than that, ain't nothing gonna fulfill you more than spreading some love. Don't nothing feel better than giving or spreading some love or just seeing the expression on somebody's face when they actually appreciate something. Like, ain't nothing better than that. That's better than receiving something you really wanted. You know what I'm saying? When you can actually give somebody something they really needed.
Exactly.
Shout out to Robbie Sco. Robbie Sco in the chat. $5 dono. Nice to meet you.
Shout out to Robbie.
Fresh hats. Thank you, Rob. And we had another dono over here. Let me see. Shout out to Michael. Michael
Creek
Benron. Squad. Much love to Uncle Ray and Goat. Creek Squad for life. Wishing nothing but success and growth for both of you in 2025.
Creek Squad right there, man.
Appreciate
Creek
you,
Squad is always at 100 Creek Squad. But yeah, bro. And I'm not a violent person, but if you gonna get in my way, if you're gonna stop me from doing something that I think is gonna help somebody or whatever the case is, and you trying to block me with some negativity and bullshit like that, I don't want to hear it. I come out here and I give my opinion. If you want to go in the chat and you in the comment section and you want to debate the other Vibe Gang members on what you believe in, and you guys want to have the debate in the chat, feel free to have it. That's why I keep the chat open. That's why I don't turn my chats off. So you can have that debate about them. I'm just giving you how I feel. I'm not here to debate you because I don't care what you think.
That you bring up a good point. See, I had an issue, and I ain't gonna highlight this too much, but my followers were in the chat. When they're in your chat, they're probably known as something else. When they're in another chat, they're known as something else. When they're in my chat, they're known as the goatees, right? So the goatees were in the chat talking crazy, right? They're talking about other reactors, right? And I'm just like, I'm laughing, I think it's funny what they're saying, you know what I'm saying? And then
right.
Word gets round and people are feeling away about me now, personally. I'm just like, bro, I have never spoken on anybody by name or anything like that because I don't need that drama. Like, I don't want that drama. Shout out to Cheeky with the $10 dono. Shout out to Cheeky with the $10 dono. Much love to you both. How has Ren's artistry in the community of Renegades changed or influenced you? That is my first question, Cheeky, because I haven't asked Ray now one question yet. We just been vibing. We going off.
You know why? You know why? Because you on live with Vibe. That's why. We vibe when we go do this, brother. It's always a vibe, brother.
I'm just chasing the vibrations. That's all.
Facts.
The little slogan. You can have that one, Vibe. It's all good.
I'm going to put it on the shirt. I'm already writing it down, bro.
Chasing the vibrations.
Chasing the vibrations is fire, bro.
So, you can start off with that one. Answer that question right there for Cheeky.
So, how has Ren artistry and the community of Renegades changed or influenced you? Well, you're pretty much going to take away what I want to say to Ren when I first see him. So
Hold it.
I'm gonna try to minimize what I'm going to say. I've never seen an impact as the Renegades when they're in full effect. I have never seen that before in my life. When Ren was down, I think it was a year ago. I think it was. I saw so much support coming from towards me, but for Ren. That's what I saw. I saw the support they had for Ren, and I went, "Holy shit, this fan base is crazy." Then I started reacting more and more to Ren, and then I started to see how they treated me, and they treated the page, and they treated the lives, and they treated besides
The brand.
Creek Squad, because Creek Squad was there from like almost day one. So besides Creek Squad and the Angels and the Elvis fans, besides those three, the Renegades are the one group that are in all my videos, not just Ren, on all my lives, not just the ones that I do for Ren, on my IG, on my Twitter, on my TikTok,
And you know what?
everywhere.
And it's like they all say, I came for Ren, but I stayed for you.
I've seen that in the comments so much, and every time I see that, they don't understand what that does to us.
They don't know. They don't know. They don't know how we choke
Because
up.
understand what that means to a reactor, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat right now. When we react to an artist, let's take Ren since we're talking about Ren.
Yeah.
When we react to Ren, and you guys love our reactions, loves our breakdown, loves all that stuff, and you guys make a comment like that says, I came here. Our job as reactors is to sell us to you. That's our job. It's to sell you our personality, to sell you who we are, our stories, and all that. That's what's our job, to do that. When people stay on my channel not because of the artist that they like, but because the person that I am, and I see that, bro, it's the biggest high that I've ever felt in my life.
Hey, it's the closest thing that you can receive from your wife. Like, it's the closest kind of compassion.
The closest kind of, yes.
And it's crazy because we've never met these people in real life, right? And I've been promoting this thing, right? I'm in Texas, by the way. So I've been promoting this thing where I can't wait maybe 2-3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, when I'm moving some numbers, right, and things are looking good, and I'm at this thing full time, I'm going to host the biggest live but also in-person barbecue over here in Texas. I'm gonna try to fly as many people as I can.
Let me go ahead and get the flight ready. Let me go ahead and get the flight ready.
We're gonna have
What day is that? What day is that? You said no. You said barbecue. You got me at barbecue, my nigga. Hold on. I'll make the flight right now, brother. Tell me when.
And that's what we're gonna do. I was thinking about, like, I'm dead serious about this. I'm thinking.
You know what's crazy?
Raise money so we could buy tickets for anyone who just can't make it. You know, as many people. If we can get 50 people there, we lit. You know what I'm saying? Some people pay for themselves.
It's a wrap.
It would be a dope week, and we'll be live the whole time. That's
the whole time.
We just
the whole time,
you know, having a
brother.
good time,
you know what I want to do if this comes to fruition.
It will.
I want to play a game with all the reactors that are there. If we're gonna spend the whole weekend,
yeah.
I want to play one game, and the game is called "Who Got More Energy," to see who's gonna last longer and stay up the longest.
We no match for you, bro. We no match for you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if I got a little herb in me, I could talk for hours, guys. I've already proved it. I could go an hour and a half on a 3-minute video. So imagine in live. Come on, son.
Oh man, that would be a wholesome feeling, bro. That
would be dope though. That would be so fucking dope. And I was thinking about doing something like that. When I hit a mill. When I hit a million, I want to rent out get an Airbnb out here in Florida. Rent that out for the weekend. Invite a whole bunch of reactors, artists, whoever, and just have a big shindig and have one party. Like Saturday night is the night that we're gonna have the biggest party for reactors and artists in the world and shit like that. And we're just gonna record the whole thing. And it's not gonna be a Diddy. There ain't gonna be no lotion or nothing. I promise you that. I promise you that it's not gonna be no lotion.
Hey, and that's how we control the market, by creating our own ecosystem. We create our own system, bro. And that is because listen, right now, yeah, people are getting big. People are doing the numbers. Some subscribers are at 1 million, some is at 4 million, whatever the case may be. But everybody's just like, you know, yo, I see you, bro. Yo, I see you. Hey. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, in some cases I do understand it because people it does get busy. It does get, and I'm only at 140,000, and I thank God I quit my job because I don't think I was going to be able to hang with this type of busyness doing this shit full time. Because doing it full time, you got a lot more time to add more shit into play. You got a lot more time to add more merch. You have a lot more time to open another channel and do a whole bunch of shit. And it's just like, holy crap! If I was working a 9 to 5, I can't do this.
Hey, so
it's a full-time job, bro. It's a full-time job. So I get it that they can't, that they don't want to show love. Some of them is because they're too busy. But there's some out there that they're not busy. They're not. They do 3 reactions a week and then see you later.
The names that are the most prominent names that are in the circle amongst you know who they are. I don't think they're like that. I think things be happening in people's lives. You know what I mean? Personally,
like NoLifeShaq, I know is not like that. NoLifeShaq is just, it's just a family dude. He's focusing more on family out of this, and I see that with all his posts and everything.
He's doing what we're trying to do, cracking the curse, changing, creating generational wealth. You know, changing it.
That's all. That's all he's doing, and you got to respect that. He gets a lot of fucking hate, and I don't understand it. He doesn't get into drama that much like most of these dudes do. He's not in that drama shit no more like that. And now if they mention his name, he's going to talk about it, but he'll talk about it and let it go. He's not continually just doing that. He's most of the tweets and Instagram posts and shit that I see from him is him with his family, with his kids, playing basketball, buying cars, living life, just living his life. So he's doing his thing. Bro. He made it to a point. He made it to a point where he's doing so much revenue in each video that he only has to do 3 videos a day or 1 a day because he doesn't have to put that much work in because he already put that work in the beginning.
He put it in, man.
People don't see that shit. People only see the NoLifeShaq now. People don't see that motherfucker is sitting on a bed doing reactions. Yeah. They don't see that, bro. They don't see that he busted his ass. It's just like me starting off in the car. I started off with a car on my phone doing reactions.
Really?
And then it moves up. So I saw NoLifeShaq's progression. I saw when he got money. Yes, the house, the clothes, the hair, it all changed. The attitude never changed.
Attitude never changed. Shout out NoLifeShaq, man.
He's still the same dude that I know.
You wrapped it up in a good bow just now for NoLifeShaq. Shout out to NoLifeShaq. Shout out to Richard Black Dog with $10 dono. UK Renegades.
Shout out Richard.
Much facts across the pond. We in there like swimwear, like Uncle Ray would say. All about the community and sharing.
I don't even think I answered that question. The community, the community,
Yeah, so back to regularly scheduled programming.
I dead ass just went on a whole rant and you didn't stop me, bro.
Because I'm used to it. I go on rants all the time.
Oh shit. So yeah, but to answer this question, to give you the short answer, without the Renegades right now, I think mentally I wouldn't be here. Ren's music alone has helped me so much mentally than anything else. Just by the content that he puts out, the videos, even his post that he puts out. It's so uplifting. And it gets to the point, and it's the way he explains himself. You said it in your video yesterday. The way that he explains himself is so accurate, and it's so like he paints you a picture so clear when he's explaining anything.
That is the best understanding you're ever gonna get of this.
That you're like, it makes sense. It makes sense. And I suffer from depression, anxiety, and addiction. So when I hear a person that's going through what Ren's going through, like Lyme disease, and I see how much he still gives 110% in everything that he does. Crazy. Even when he's feeling like crap, he's still out there working. It's just like like I said in all my videos, I have no excuse. He's like, I'm like, if he's going through all that crazy shit and his whole entire life getting misdiagnosed and all this other shit, what excuse do I have? Because I got a fucking headache? Because my back hurt? No, that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. So that's what Ren did for me. Ren gave me, there is no excuse to keep on working and keep on trying to be the best that you can be. Just because you're sick or you're hurt or anything, do not let that, take you down and leave you down. You got to use that strength, because that's what I feel like what Ren does. Ren takes all that pain and uses it towards his art, and that's why he's one of the best.
I just said that on the Fred Again mashup cover. Anyways, he just did that. I just did a reaction to that the other day, and the best way I could put it is just how you said it, bro. I was like, man, he musters up all this energy to get well, just to stay alive, because it can kill him.
Right.
So just to stay alive, and then he makes the ultimate sacrifice by getting all that energy and feeling strong again, as opposed to the everyday person going out there like, now I gotta go spend time with my family, do this, go shopping, go to the gym, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He takes all that energy and dumps it into music. And then what does that music do? It translates through the screen and it saves lives. So every time he musters up that energy, he's sacrificing his own well-being to create health for others sonically.
And that's what people don't understand. This is what I don't get is Ren exists. So him only being at 1 million and someone subscriber, to me is crazy. And people are like, oh, but he's at 1 million. Bro, this is like literally the closest thing to a perfect artist that we've seen in years.
I said this, Unc. I said, don't get it twisted. Eminem is the greatest rapper ever. No one would ever rap as good. It's not. I don't even think it's possible. No one would ever rap as good as Eminem.
Brother, I don't think we got enough time in this live to talk about Eminem right now, brother.
but Ren is the all-around greatest artist ever, bro. I don't care.
Absolutely.
All around. He's a jack of many trades and he's a master of all.
Absolutely. And I wish somebody could go ahead and debate me on that one. They can't.
To get you riled up.
No. Oh boy.
Like somebody today.
Look, and you know what's crazy? There's only 5 artists that I will defend to the ends of the earth for. There's about like 7, but there are 7 artists that I will back: Ren, Eminem, Upchurch, Adam Calhoun, Montana 300.
I don't know these dudes.
So all these, I'm gonna send you their names. Just react to them.
Okay.
Just react to their music and watch. Right. You'll understand. One Take Timmy and Harry Mack. Those are the 7 people since Harry I started reacting.
Harry Mack.
Those are the 7 people. Those are the 7 people since I reacted to that I said, I know their true nature. No matter what happens in social media or anything, I know their true nature because I don't care what you tell me on camera. The music tells me more truth than what you're going to tell me in the camera, because that's when you're writing that because you're feeling it. So when you're feeling it, that's the truth. So I'm listening to what you're telling me about yourself in the music. I don't give a shit about nothing else on social media. Mm-hmm. And those are the ones that I've spent so much time listening to in reactions that I'm just like, oh my God, like there's a deeper person in there than just what they show. It's all that you have to dig into the music and find that person in there. Mm. And it's just like, and they all showed me motivation. They've all showed me hard work, what their hard work does pay off. All these guys are independent. Besides Eminem, all these guys are independent. And even when Eminem was independent underground, when he was with the underground with the outsiders in Jersey, And when he was doing the shelter, and when he was out there freestyling in parking lots and shit like that, that was
time.
the.
I don't know if we got enough time, Unc. I don't know if we got enough time.
Man.
Hey, Unc, like I said on that reaction, I'll be trying to put the Renegades on to Eminem, bro. I'm trying to tell them why it's the one thing I'm trying to tell them why it's so important is because I'm trying to tell them Ren holds Eminem as high as I hold him. That's why you need to listen to him, and that's a fact. There's not enough Eminem references going around in Ren's music. It's crazy how many references he made, and a lot of the Renegades don't catch him because they're not stands or they're not like too hip to Eminem.
No, yeah, right.
But at the same time, it's worthy enough to give a listen. You know what I'm saying? It's worthy enough to give a listen, I would say. But shout out to Christine with the $5 dono. Thank you, Christine.
No, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. I don't know how deep into any of the independent artist catalog you've gone in, but once you start going into a lot of these independent rappers, there's going to be a lot of people in the chat trying to have that conversation of, oh, do you? Because I get it all the time, especially with Eminem being in the main shot of my camera.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say that M is better than Ren in rap? Yes.
Oh no, that's
yes.
Not a question. That's not a question.
Sorry. In rap, yes. As a full artist, no.
No,
I don't think that Eminem is better than Ren. As a full artist,
I wouldn't even play myself like that. I wouldn't even play myself like that.
But how can you say that a person for the past 25 years that has dedicated 25 years of his life to rap only
30,
and then compare it to a person that's only been doing it for 15 years and does a bunch of other genres of music? That's not fair. You can't compare them both. They're not the same artist.
It's not a comparison.
They're not the same artist. Just like with Upchurch, I get the same thing with Upchurch, and I'm like, Upchurch and Eminem are not the same. Eminem doesn't do country rap. Eminem does rap. That's two different things. Lyrically, I think Eminem is better than Upchurch. I'm sorry, but it's true. Eminem is better lyrically than Upchurch. Eminem is better lyrically than a lot of people in rap.
Everybody.
It's nothing new. This is not new news. This is not. It didn't just come out. Because you know why I say that? Because the people that I just mentioned themselves say it.
They know it.
Themselves say it that he's the best rapper in the world. So when the fans start fighting that fact, it's like you're going to lose the battle. You're going to lose the battle with them because in their mind, he's the best. How much other people listen besides the favorite artist? Not all, because the majority of the Vibe Gang, like the high majority of the Vibe Gang, are not like that. And I've had conversation with them, and they say the same thing. If we're talking about lyrical ability, there's not a lot of people that could beat Eminem in it. Point blank. Whether you like Eminem because of his political views and everything else, that's your problem. But you cannot take the fact if you can't take the fact of Eminem lyrically being on your favorite rapper's top 5. Can't do that. You can't do that. They could aspire to be as good as Eminem, and then maybe one day be good enough to be on a feature with him. Because and then there's another thing about Eminem that people don't know. In the last 4 albums, how many features does Eminem had in the last 4 albums, and how many of those features do you guys know about? None, because the majority of them are independent artists from Detroit. And then they say that Eminem doesn't help out the black people in Detroit and all this.
Oh,
shut up! You don't know what you're talking about.
Don't get me started with that, man. Oh, buddy.
Like you don't know what you're talking about when it comes to that shit. So when there's different levels, of rap, like for example, let's use Upchurch again. Upchurch is country rap. That's like saying, Ray's a better reactor because he wears a Yankee hat, and Goat's not a good reactor because he wears a cowboy hat. What the fuck does that hat have to do with anything?
Makes sense.
You have to understand that in rap, there's different parts of rap, and people can be the best at everything. But when it comes to country rap, don't put Eminem in that category because he doesn't do country rap. So how can you put him in that category? That's dumb. But if you put him lyrically, now if you say who is the best lyrical rapper out there, I'll wait. Let's do it like this.
I'm looking behind you.
let's put it like this. I won't even say no names. Lyrically, if you take everything away, skin color, background, everything, lyrically right now, put it in your mind and listen to all these rappers at the same time if you have to. Which one is better?
It's not a question, bro.
It's not a question on it because everybody knows about it. That's why we were saying backstage. The reason why back in the day there was only certain people that went at Eminem is because the motherfuckers that knew how to rap knew better. That's why they didn't do it. That's why Jay-Z didn't go at Eminem. That's why Nas didn't go at Eminem. That's why Busta didn't go at Eminem. That's why none of these lyrical rappers went at Eminem. And when one of these lyrical rappers did go at Eminem, what happened? Now Ja Rule is selling falafels in fucking Miami somewhere because he went at Eminem and he did some stupid shit. So don't tell me nothing about M. If you don't know the same amount of knowledge that I know about Eminem, that we cannot have the same conversation, don't even debate me because you don't know his background. All you know is he's a white rapper from Detroit, and a lot of people don't like him. That's all these people know when you start debating them online. They don't follow these people from day one. They're not Eminem day ones.
They don't even care.
Because you know what happens? You know what happens when you take a non-M believer and you tell them, okay, start from Infinite and work your way all the way through Death of Slim Shady. And then we'll have this conversation. But that's the only way that I'm going to have a conversation with you if you know as much as I do or more of Eminem than I do. That'll be the only time. But I'm not going to sit here and debate with somebody that only knows the Eminem because either MGK dissed him or because he was compared to Upchurch or he was compared to Ren or he was compared to somebody else. I'm not going to have that. I'm not going to entertain that whole conversation because it's asinine and you can't think that way. Like, that's crazy. So when people come at me, and you're going to get it a lot because you're doing Eminem shit, and I'm pretty sure you do now. That people are going to come at, oh, no, M is this and M is that, and M doesn't do this and M doesn't do that. What you done? All right, then shut up. If you haven't done it, then who are you to talk about it?
Hey, you know what, Unc? To be real with you, and this is what I really, even on YouTube, to be real with you, I don't get a lot of, I guess I just don't attract those people. I don't know what it is, but I don't get a lot of those people.
Because you're nice. It's because the cowboy hat.
Is it good?
They scared of the cowboy hat. They's like, yo, if I say something to this motherfucker, he gonna shoot me in the face. Like, that's what it is, bro. When I saw you with the cowboy hat, I was like, what the fuck? Am I underdressed? I'm over here trying to chill.
Hey, what are you talking about? Ray, help me out. She said, I think GOAT Worthy needs to be the next custom cup recipient.
I say that one more time, my headphones started breaking up.
She said, Christine said with the $5 dono, she said, I think GOAT Worthy needs to be the next custom cup recipient. Is that something you do on your channel or?
Custom cup recipient?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. You got a cup, you got a cup that you customize or something like that?
I ain't got time for that.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Christine,
where's that at?
A little more,
I
thank you.
Oh, no. That's the cup she made me.
Oh, so she made you the cup.
She made me the cup right there.
Oh, Christine, I would love that. I would love for you to mail me.
Yeah, bro. It's Christine, I'm telling you right now, I've used this everywhere I've gone.
I need one.
I've gone. Dude, when she sent it to me, I did an unboxing for it. I looked at it, and I shut off the cat. I cried a little bit. I was like, she made me a whole cup? Dude, I've used it every day since she gave me this cup.
When it holds. When you
last year, Christine, right? It was sometime last year.
Wow,
and
that long ago.
Now it holds 30 hours of cold water with the ice in it. It's got an adjustable straw. It has a handle just in case you want to run. You can put that in your belt buckle.
Promote it.
You could go ahead. You can open it and look at the straw, nice and clear. It's a deep motherfucker. It's not one of those small insides.
Oh,
I'm telling you, this
I need
cup.
One of those. Christine, send me one.
It went to Disney with me. It's gone everywhere.
Por favor. Sam Snips with the $10 dono. Shout out to Sam Snips.
And just to let you know, it still got ice in it from last night. It's been inside the studio all night. I'm just saying, it's a good cup.
promo.
I'm just saying.
Ray,
it's a good cup.
Hey Ray, what is your favorite song by Ren? Is there one song by Ren that you just have to listen to every day or often? Thought it was a good question.
That's hard
for both of you guys. Okay, I'll let you go first, Ray.
That's hard.
I got one already.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't have.
That pops in my head. I got two, but the first one that pops in my head is Murderer.
Oh yeah,
I
Murderer's fire.
love that. I love that. Murderer
Brain
and
squeeze.
Power.
Brain squeeze is in here. Brain squeeze.
Brain Squeeze.
Brain squeeze.
Shout out Brain Squeeze in the chat.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something right now. If I was in prison,
I just started following Brain Squeeze.
Brain squeeze is the fucking man. If I was in prison and they tell me you have one cellmate that you have to spend the rest of your life with, and this is gonna be your boyfriend in prison, this is gonna be everything. it'll be Brain Squeeze. It'll absolutely be Brain Squeeze. That's a fact.
Shout out Brain Squeeze, man.
I didn't even know he was here, man. Dude, you don't understand how much I love this dude, bro. You've seen his reactions before?
I haven't. I learned about him when you posted him, so I started following him.
Brother, when you see his reactions, bro.
Uncle Bito,
imagine Uncle Ray did the Michael Jackson and then took speed. And that's what you're gonna get.
It took me. Oh, so if he comes to the barbecue, you can't outlast him then.
If he goes to the barbecue, you're gonna find me and him cuddling in the backyard. I swear to God. We going to cuddle, and that's a fact. I love that dude, bro. He's he's one like you, bro. I see it, and I see that you guys are gonna grow really fucking fast just because you guys are so dope. Your reaction that I did yesterday was my first reaction of yours. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen your channel, but I've never put the name to face until the subscribers told me, hey, react to his. And that was my first reaction. And when I saw it, I was just like, yo, this dude is like, I could see it. I could see you doing a living of this. I could see you doing this shit full time and giving it 100. And the same with Brain Squeeze. All the literally all the reactors that I've reacted to already, it's just like a new wave. I'm just like, holy fuck, these guys are fucking amazing.
New generation.
Like, they're great reaction.
And that's why I created this platform, because I really want to give game. I got an example right now. I got Uncle Bito. I just pulled up his message. So Uncle Bito is on YouTube as well doing reactions, and he's very entertaining. So shout out to Uncle Bito. Make sure y'all follow him. Same on YouTube, Uncle Bito. But anyways, yeah.
I did one of his reactions.
Oh, you did?
I believe I did. Right, Vibe Gang? I believe I did one of Uncle Bito's reactions.
Yeah, shout out Uncle Bito, man. He's a good dude, man. Good, genuine dude. And that's what I like to do. I want to connect with just genuine reactors, man. And people who really out here trying to, like, bring good to the community of YouTube. It's important, man. It's important It's important to reach out. Shout out to Courtney.
It's very important.
Shout out to Courtney Johnson with the $5 dono. I tried to say
shout out Courtney.
I'm driving. Thank you guys. Much love as always. Thank you, Courtney. Love you.
Don't drive and support, Courtney. It's dangerous.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, please.
Don't drive and support. Park and support. Go to McDonald's. I want a number 2 large with a Coke. But it's a fact though. It's an absolute fact, and that's why Upchurch had put something up a couple of months ago, stating that it's time for everybody to start working as a unit on YouTube, helping the reactors and helping the independent artists and helping all this other stuff. And me, Captain Kurt Reacts, and Lockwolf, we have this thing coming up in the beginning of the year. Right now we just announced it, but we're fixing things in the background and getting together and trying to get it so it could be like direct and very like perfect pretty much before the beginning of the year. So like that, the beginning of the year, they'll get the first initial episode. And that's why I'm doing the things with the reactors and Ren. Ren right now, if people on the chat don't know, Ren right now is sick. Ren is down and out. And he wants to put out the album, but he can't promote it the way he wants to promote it because of his sickness. So me and the Renegades are all trying to do as much as possible. That's why I said, you know what? I'm just going to react to the first time these other reactors under 70,000 reacted to Ren.
That's a big thing, man. That's a big thing. To put that
together, and then with what we're doing, and it's called Independent Tonight, the podcast that we're going to have. It's Independent Tonight, talking about all music independent, all news independent,
That's beautiful, man. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I love the wave that's going on right now, man. We need more of that. We need more of that.
That's a
we
fact.
need more of that. That's exactly what I'm trying to do with Pot and Where to Go. I'm trying to shine light on those on the upcoming and give game from those who've been in the game for a while. So I gotta ask you because I feel like this is gonna help a lot of upcoming reactors. Just talk.
Shout out to Brain Queens for the dono.
Yeah, shout out Brain Squeeze. Love you both. Money for the cuddle.
No, that's prostitution. You can't be doing that live, bro. That's got to be a secret. You got to send me that in there.
From New Zealand, $10 dono. From Pip Levette. The fact
Shout out to you, Pip.
is creating a community of reactors joining together. It's amazing. That is the effect. That is true. I give credit where it's due. He motivated me in ways. The thing is, I grew up on Eminem, so it's a different type of impact. I'm like you, right? I'm a grown adult being introduced by somebody new who has the craziest impact I've ever had in my life, because as an adult, right, I'm able to consume the energy, the message, and everything that's happening in real time, and I have the proper mindset to actually understand it in the best way that I can anyways, right? And he is so explicit, and the clarity is insane.
I'm gonna make it as clear as possible. The same effect that Eminem had on me in 1998 is the same effect that Red had on me in 2020.
100%. It might be a little more just because I'm an adult. Yours is different. So you was also an adult when M popped off. So you was a young adult.
Well, I was a young adult. I was a teenager when I was 16.
I'm right behind you, bro. I'm right behind you.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
Yeah, you're a fucking baby, bro.
I'm right behind you. When you was
35. Exactly. I was able to go to strip clubs. You weren't.
I was.
You were going illegally. Anybody go? I was going to, if we do it like that, I was going to strip clubs when I was 12. And it was not even for no. It was not even for no stripping shit. I was selling weed and shit, motherfucker. That's where you go to do it. Everybody want to get hot.
Oh man, I'm right behind you, Unc. Cut it out. We could have went to high school together. I got in when you graduated.
I'll be graduating and you be. Yeah, I was just about to say that. I'll be graduating, you be getting in, but we'll see each other in the hallway once probably.
Yeah. Nah, I was younger. I was like in 7th grade when M popped off. I was young.
Yeah, I think I just started 9th, something like that, because it was like 98. Because like I was telling you behind the scene, I knew about M when Hi My Name Is came on screen. Mm-hmm. But then I went back to what my CDs, and then I saw that I had the Slim Shady EP, so I didn't put the two together. I didn't know that I bought a mixtape, and I was listening to a mixtape of a guy that came out that Dre signed. I didn't follow it like that. Then once I found out that was Eminem, then I started going back. So, I mean, I got over 20-something years of listening to this man. Mm. So, for me to say, to me, Ren is up here at Emmett. Like, no, I can't do that. I've literally lived my whole entire youth. The years that I'm supposed to be raised in my music is the main thing that I'm listening to, and that's what makes me the person that I am and gives me my personalities and everything, was Eminem, my whole entire childhood. Right. To grow up and to listen to Eminem shit now, it's just like, he got technically, lyrically better, and that's when people started not liking him. It started getting difficult to listen to Eminem. Eminem took away the face value shit that he was doing when we're back in the Marshall Mathers LP. So if you listen to the Slim Shady LP all the way until the re-up that he did with Runyon Ave and all these other people. Mm-hmm. If you take all that, every single song was face value. There was not a double. There was no triples. There was no schemes. There was none of that. It was face value stuff Eminem was writing. What made Eminem famous was the cadence, delivery. Him being white, blonde hair, and blue eyes obviously is a selling point because no one's ever seen that back then.
And the conviction.
It
was just real.
So that's what made Eminem blow. Eminem came to a point and said, I'm done trying to make this person happy, this person happy, this person happy. I'm going to do what I want.
I'm going to rap.
And I'm just going to rap. So when he made that decision, Relapse and everything else came. And that's when Eminem started getting more lyrical, more technical. And that's when people are like, I don't like his music. No. You don't understand his music.
There you go.
Don't say that you don't like him. You listen to a whole different person before he OD'd. That was a whole completely different person. Right now, Eminem is a different person. And that's why I was telling you should have started with Infinite. Because people think that was Eminem rapping all the time. If you listen to Infinite, he's rapping the same exact way that he's rapping right now. He's more technical, he's more lyrical, he's more everything back in Infinite. He changed. Exactly. He changed because they needed to sell the product. It was hard to sell a white rapper with blue eyes rapping about putting his mother in the trunk. It was not an easy sell. So that's why they had to do the shock value shit to get the attention. But if you see the shock value and you listen to the CD, like the Marshall Mathers LP Eminem show, you see, oh shit, this guy is rapping for real.
Eminem show, my favorite album.
When he got Eminem show, my favorite of all time is Marshall Mathers LP. That's number 1. Number 2 is Recovery, and number 3 is The Death of Slim Shady. Those are my top 3 favorite of all time.
You might have just committed a crime on camera just now.
What?
The Eminem show no. I need you to reorder it. We'll talk about it later.
Reorder it?
The Eminem
you want me to start I could sing you right now the Eminem show from beginning to end. Why do I need to reorder?
Top 3, Ray. It has to be.
Okay, let's start right now. You want me to start with the first skit, or you want me to start with the first song? Because I know that whole entire album like the back of my hand. I'm not saying it's not a great album. I'm not saying it's one of Eminem's best albums. It is, but it's my number 4. My number 3 are going to be those 3. You know why the Death of Slim Shady? I pushed it up.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me about the. I know because I've watched some videos of you talking about certain things, and I can tell. Marshall
Mathers LP is my favorite because it was the first. It was the album that showed me who Marshall Mathers was, not Eminem, not Slim Shady. That's why that's always going to be my favorites. My favorite. Yeah. Recovery, because I'm a recovering addict of 10 years, and Recovery was one of the albums that helped me get through the recovery process. Because he was singing about real shit, and he was singing about things that I was feeling at the time. Nobody's going to take that away from me. Yeah. The Death of Slim Shady, if you listen to The Death of Slim Shady, and I don't think a lot of people do that, Eminem is referring more than just what he did in the Eminem show. He's referring to shit past from the infinite time. And when you hear some of these songs, it's like Eminem is putting all his discography all together with The Death of Slim Shady. He's bringing elements of every single way he was rapping back in those days. And that is hard to fucking do when you're 50-something years old. That's the reason why that one.
How does he do it? How does he do it, man?
By not being in social media every single day talking about what he's eating.
But doesn't it make sense that he's getting better? He's getting wiser and he's getting better.
Because of that,
get worse?
But hold on. Remember when Eminem was back, let's say, Encore, the album Encore in that time frame. Where was Eminem? He was always on TV. He was always on the news. He was on newspapers. That was our social media. Was all these things. Eminem was pretty much trolling and being what these guys are today back then.
Right.
You know why Eminem continued blowing and why he's one of the only ones that could do this for this long, the longevity that he has, is because he stopped doing the social media bullshit and he started paying attention to rap. And he started paying attention to his craft and made it big. And that's why he's still the way he is. Because he said, fuck everything else. I'm just going to do what I want to do.
Focus on
and I'm not going to. I'm focused on the craft. He is a rap geek. People like everybody knows that though.
Bro. I love him.
He's a rap geek. Like he's not a gangster. He never says he was. He's never said he was in the streets selling drugs and that's not his story. So for people to say that Eminem is a fake and Eminem's clout chasing, he was the king troll before clout chasing even existed. The fuck you talking about? Like that doesn't make no sense to me. Like that's crazy. Like but
shout out to Lindsay.
To me, Eminem personally has done a lot for in my personal life just by the music, just by mind frame and connection between how he is and how I'm going through at that specific time. That's why Eminem will always be number 1 to me, because I have that personal connection.
Yeah.
Not saying that Ren, Upchurch, all the rest of these people are trash or under him. No, I'm just saying there's a difference. There's a difference of how I feel towards different artists, depending how they make me feel. Yeah. Right now, the 7 that I said are the ones that I feel the closest to because what their content is, how they explain themselves and express themselves is pretty much the way that I am. And I'm going to tell you how I feel, whether I start crying on camera, whether I get angry, whether I go into a 3-hour rant. I'm going to give you me a full-fledged 110%.
Respect it. Shout out to Picante sauce with a $10 dono.
Picante. Dame un bistec con tostones. Que tengo un hambre del diablo.
Ya tú sabes.
You Dominican?
Yes, sir.
You're not Dominican. You Dominican? Oh, Dominicano soy. I knew it.
You Dominican?
Yeah, I'm Dominican, man.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm Dominican, 100% Dominican, brother.
We cousins, bro. We cousins.
Always. If you meet a Dominican at Walmart and that motherfucker's Dominican, he knows you Dominican. Automatic cousins. Automatic. Hey, la tía tuya se llama Maria. Esa la esposa mía. Like, no, it's not. There's 100 Marias in Dominican Republic. What the fuck you talking about, bro? Like, but dead ass. Dominicano de Nueva York, ya tú sabes. That's crazy. I knew because you look like one of my cousins. I was like,
yo,
I don't know, bro.
You looking more and more Dominican ever since it's been exposed, bro. That's crazy, bro. You even sound more Dominican. That is wild, bro. That is wild, bro.
A lot of people. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people thought I was black for a minute, and then I did a reaction speaking Spanish, and they lost their fucking minds.
Well, I
tell
like,
people, what the fuck?
Well, I tell people my mom, bro. My mom would tell me, bro. She would always say, "You Dominican, yeah." It's just. She would say this is what you just black and speak Spanish. Don't think you anything special. You still black. She would tell me black ain't a place you're from. It's just it's just
what you
black.
Deal with.
It's just
it is.
But
it is. I mean, but technically, me and you are similar skin color.
Yeah.
I did the 23 in mine, and it says technically I'm 46% African American.
Yeah,
because the reason why me and you are this skin color is because the Haitians came to Dominican Republic and our ancestors didn't wear rubbers, and that's why we are the way we are. But I literally am 46% black.
Well, you got to think about it, because I've done research on this stuff too, man. So the majority of Dominicans, over 80%, they said the majority are from the west side of Congo, which is in Africa, right? So what happened was, the Europeans came over there, snatched them up, right? Quick history lesson for everybody watching. The European toe.
Whoa, that went down the wrong pipe. Holy Nikes.
So the Europeans came over there, right? Snatched them up. Didn't snatch them up. They were sold. The Africans sold them to the European settlers, brought them over to this island. It was the French and the Spain. They came together, brought all these slaves, all these big, strong slaves, were trying to build something. The Haitians were so rebellious, they started killing the French slave owners, and they came through and created the independence for Dominicans. So Haitians really came. They were the first ones to have their independence, and they came through and fought in war to give Dominicans there. So that's why, I understand why Haitians be mad as hell at Dominicans, because, yo, we helped y'all get y'all independence, dog. Right. And the reason we speak Spanish is our slave owners were Spain. Spain,
exactly.
The Haitians speak Creole, which is French, because
but you know what? It's easier just saying we're black. We just know how to speak. We just know how to speak Spanish.
That's all. That's all it is.
That's the only difference. We know how to speak Spanish because that's in our heritage. But at the end of the day, the same racist person that look at me at Walmart is going to be the same racist person going to be looking at a black African American at Walmart. Yeah. It's the same shit. Racism is racism. I don't see color. I don't see color at all. I see character, like I told you, and I mean, I've seen a bunch of people that are assholes that are different colors. It's amazing how many different color assholes there are in this world.
Yeah,
and those are the people that I don't want nothing to do with. Those are the ones that I'm like, I'm good.
That was crazy. Many different assholes in the world. Explicit. Oh, so, so Picante over
Uh-huh.
here is a longtime viewer. I think they're a follower of yours. First time in the live though. Salute from Corpus. From Corpus. I'm in Corpus, Texas. Hey, yo.
Picante sounds like he has a restaurant, and I'm hungry.
Yeah, you know you do. Sofrito. ¿Tú tienes sofrito?
Sofrito y totone.
Y totone, ya tú sabes. La misma mierda.
Thanks for the wonderful cup shout out showing me the love. I got you, Christine. Thank you so much. Look, like I told you, every day. You see my videos. You see that I drink from this every single day. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Shout out Patrick with the $5 dono. Now we need to teach Ray how to say Shoutouts, and he'll be the new Mr. Worldwide. So on the Dreadnought podcast, they like to say Shoutouts when something's very ridiculous. It's that
I'm gonna have to start using it. I'm gonna have to start using that now. Shut up!
Yeah, when you talk to them tomorrow, hit them with it.
I'm gonna sneak it in there too. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna sneak it in there. They ain't gonna know what's gonna hit them.
That's what I did the other day. Hey, so have you caught wind of Vinet Furi's song about Ren? Have you reacted to it at all? Anything like that?
Yeah, I already did a reaction to it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. So I had him on live the other day. I had him.
I saw that.
Oh, okay. I had him in the Dreadnought podcast on live, and I just thought that was a good way to, like, I don't know, man, just create more conversation of what I wanted him to know he was appreciated within the community, and it's not just like,
oh, absolutely,
everybody wants to do a reaction because it has to do with Ren.
I actually wanted to try to get in contact with him. I just didn't know how to.
Hit him up on Instagram, same name. And if you ever have downtime or anything like that, have him on the show, man. He's a good guy, good soul.
Yeah, now I want to bring him up on the podcast. I want to bring him up on my podcast, and I want to talk to him because what he did for Ren was like that. That was freaking amazing.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Man. That was beautiful. Hey, can you teach me something real quick, Ray? What are these unlisted logos next to some of these people's names?
Unlisted logos. That's pretty much either they're coming from my Twitch or they're coming from my YouTube, or they're coming from both, or they're watching from both.
Okay. So Brain Squeeze with the $10 dono once again. He said, I gotta go, but had to say hi to my Vive brother, your cuddle buddy, and shout out to Go Worthy. Thank you, subbed and shared. Appreciate you, Brain Squeeze. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Brain Squeeze. You the man, bro. I need you up on the podcast. Let me know. And I'm bringing you up. I gotta bring you up too, bro. I need to bring you up to the podcast one day.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Anytime, man. I would love to return the favor. First of all, thank you for being my first guest, bro. That caught me by surprise, man. It was a good surprise yesterday when my DMs was going crazy. Like I told you off camera, my DMs was going nuts. I was like, I just dropped a simple video. I didn't drop nothing crazy. Why my DMs going crazy like that? It was like, are you on the computer? Where are you? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm just walking around the house right now. What's up? You're like, Uncle Ray's reacting to you right now. He's going off for like an hour. I was like, what? Let me go watch this. I was like, he's probably roasting me. And then you started roasting me, bro. I was in tears. You was like, his name needed to be, you don't think I wasn't gonna bring it up. This man said, he said, this man got a turtleneck, black sweater. He said, I don't know what's on his neck. That's not a Scully. Because if I wore that, I'd be robbing somebody. It was a turban. I had a turban on. But he was like, that man like a poet. He said, sick boy, bitten by a tick boy.
Where far sick boy?
I was in tears, bro. I was in tears. He said his new name is Quintelis. We're gonna call him Quintelis. I said no.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro.
I was in stitches, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. When I rewatched the reaction, I was editing the reaction.
Right.
I needed to add a freaking intro that I forgot to add for the promo, for Ren's promo. And when I was editing it, I was like, fuck it, I got some time. Let me watch it. I just want to watch it, take some notes and see camera view, angle, shit like that, see if I have to change anything. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck did I say that for? Like, that's crazy. Like, what the...
I have an important question though. Did you know about the goat noise before you reacted to it? Because that blew my mind, bro.
I did not. I like I said, I've never watched one of your videos.
I don't crazy.
I saw goat, and usually when the word goat comes out like that, and usually my page, I usually make the noise. That's what I usually. I just make the goat noise sometimes. So when
that blew my mind, bro.
Goat worthy. I had to do it. When you did it on the video, I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what the hell was that? Like, how he recorded me doing that shit, man? Like, that's crazy."
Divine intervention, brother. That was a beautiful moment right there. I was like, oh, he didn't even know. That's what I do in the beginning of my videos.
I didn't.
I was nervous, bro. I was nervous because you was reacting to an old video of mine. I was like, oh man, that's not. I was still sharpening my sword at that time. I was like, oh, he couldn't do a newer video. Come on. But you know what?
I was doing the video the people wanted me to do.
Right. I was still, you know what? The people love that video. They love that video. They still talk to me about that video. So I appreciate it. But yeah, man. I hope when you get some downtime, you check out more of my stuff. I'm gonna do the same. Of course.
Absolutely. This is not gonna be only a one-time thing. I want to make this a consistent thing when it comes to reacting to other reactors or the reactors' reactions to people's music. Like it's gonna be something different. Right now it's in the infancy stages, so the Ren population really love it, and I'm trying to get it out to different other independent artists to do other reactors, and of course I'm gonna keep it under 70,000 because I'm not gonna go and react to somebody that's got more subscribers than me. The whole point is to help
uplift
the smaller channels,
right,
get a little bit quicker up and because I know what it is to be in the beginning and watching the numbers and being disgruntled because it's not growing fast enough and you're doing all this work. I know what it feels like and I know what it is. So if I could use my platform to help that time right there that you guys are going through easier, then I think it's my job to do that.
And you know what? It costs us nothing to do this right here and provide.
It doesn't.
Information though, like it needs to be had. I'm gonna say this though, man. In the beginning, man, you know, you got that burnout stage, right? People talk about that YouTube burnout stage. You kind of spoke about it a little bit earlier. Talk about just some of the hurdles that really stumped you in the beginning, and what was that moment where you said, "Oh, I can do this full time"? Because you're doing it full time now. So I want to know about that moment you went from working a 9 to 5 every day and doing YouTube to. Was there a video? Was there a moment? What solidified your outside of your wife giving you the nod? What solidified that moment for you where you was like, I'm going full throttle with this and I believe I can do it?
When I was hospitalized the first time that I passed out in my 9 to 5. Because at that time I was.
What happened if you don't mind me asking?
No, yeah. I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
And I after this, I kind of got a split because I had to go get my daughter's car tinted.
Yeah. So, my bad.
But it's been a freaking great conversation, bro. It
has been.
So,
we'll pick it up again. We'll do this again.
I'm gonna have you up on my page. We'll be there for 3 hours if you want. I don't care.
Yeah, whenever you need me, bro, I'm there. but do tell with this last piece if you don't mind.
I was at work, and at that time, I was working from pretty much 9 in the morning, 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, all the way to 7, 8 o'clock at night. Coming out of work, doing reactions until 2, 3 in the morning, and then doing the same shit over and over again. So I was working myself to a point where I couldn't anymore. And I was drinking Red Bull, and I was drinking 5-hour energy drinks, and I was smoking cigarettes and doing all this shit. So I was just trying to survive and trying to make it on this YouTube thing. When that happened, that's where I kind of slowed it down a little bit and was trying to restructure my brain to what I need to do. And I played with the idea of I want to do this full time. And then it was like an impossibility. I'm like, oh, I got bills, I got mortgage, and I got cars, and I got all this stuff. So it's not. Yeah, but I got kids. I got all this other stuff that I have to worry about, and this is not going to be viable for me to do this with YouTube. What YouTube is paying me, so I was like, it's not a possibility. And then I talked to my wife. My wife's like, well, let's do the math and let's see if it's a possibility. So we started
Man,
breaking everything down.
shout out to her, bro. Sounds just
Yeah,
like my wife, bro. It
it's
sounds just like my wife,
she's
bro. It sounds just like my wife, bro. The support
she's
is
the
insane. And my wife's a stay at home mom. So it takes a lot for her to support this and say, you know what I'm saying? Because our liability, our future, our lives are at stake if I do take the
right,
step when that time comes. So I'm playing it safe right now. But I just want to say shout out to your wife, man. Shout out to all the good women out there who supported a real man and believing in
right,
them and giving them that system that they feel like they can stand on there too and still take care of things and still have a good time. Still come in front of this camera and have a good time and meet new people like me and you getting to know each other right now. It's a beautiful thing,
absolutely,
man. And honestly, bro,
absolutely.
I know you got to go, but I just want to thank you for being my first official guest on Potting with a Goat. You are a goat in my eyes in your own right, brother. And I want to reach that level one day. And I'm like you said, I'm gonna be patient. I'm not gonna be focused on the numbers. I'm really just gonna be focused on the numbers of people who actually rock with me. Those numbers, the people that actually show the love. I'm focused on them because they focus on me and they with
Right.
me all day. Shout out to Sputuck. I don't know how to pronounce the name. $10 dono. Just a wick thank you for all the entertainment you guys give us. Much love. And that's what I'm talking about right there. If we can continue to do this, I can do this forever. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna
Like
take
I
my
said,
time.
as long as I'm breathing, I'm gonna be behind the camera. So it's not gonna be nothing different. It's gonna be this is what I found that I was good at. I mean, for
Mm-hmm.
30 something years, for 20 something years, I've been on the workforce. I was never happy. I made money. I know how that's the easy part. The easy part is making the money
Yeah.
because I have the work ethic. So I'm going to make the money no matter what company you put me in. But the happiness was in there, so the money didn't really matter.
Yeah. It's
I
got
found
to.
YouTube
We're searching for fulfillment. We're searching for fulfillment. We're not searching for money.
exactly, and I started doing YouTube. And before I did YouTube, I was doing paintings because I was trying to find something to. Because all this time I'm dealing with being sober. I just got sober at this time, or not just get sober. I was working on my sobriety at this time, and it was is one of the hardest stages in the beginning in the world, and I needed something to take my brain away from the addiction, from me wanting this. So I started painting, and that helped for about 3 months. And after that, I'm itching and I need it again.
Mm.
And then that's when me and my wife had the conversation about YouTube. And that's when I started the reaction. And then when I first did it and I started putting videos out and I started to see the people's love, and I'm like, oh shit, I could do this. But
It felt good,
it's
didn't
one of
it?
those,
It felt
yeah,
good,
yeah,
right?
absolutely,
Getting that love.
absolutely.
It
And
felt
then I'm
good, man.
going when you go through this process because right now you at what 16,000 something like that
Yeah, like
16.
16.4 or something like that. Yeah.
So right now you focus more on the Patreon, which is the smart business decision to do, but at the same time you have to make sure that every minute from the minute you wake up until about 5 or 3, 4 o'clock when your kids get home, how can I use this time to be as productive as possible with my page? And use that time like a 9 to 5. Use that time to promote if you're not doing reactions and if you're not going live. Use every single time when you're not behind this camera to try to come up with idea, make a phone call, network with people, text
Yeah.
somebody, hey, let's do this. It's always going to be because I always want to grow my page and I always want to bring more people up in my page. And like I said, it's easy when you don't have a level where you can't pass. Right now, if I were to say, okay, all I'm going to have on my page is people with over 150,000 subscribers, I'm minimizing everybody else, the majority of the people on YouTube.
Yep.
That's dumb. No, how about I want everybody that has a unique mind and a unique way of explaining themselves.
Moral
I want to
ground.
be I want moral ground and everything. I want to be part of that, and I want to bring that out and show the light. Not worrying about what numbers. I'm cutting myself with people that I could work with. Why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
Just because these people have more followers and views than these people, that don't mean nothing to me. What means to me is, are you willing to put in the work like I'm putting in the work? So if you're willing to
Hmm.
work and I'm willing to work, imagine what we could do when we work together.
Equal
It's
respect.
crazy.
It's crazy
It's
what we could do.
crazy.
It's crazy what we could do. And
It's
I see
crazy.
it. I see it.
There's no
And,
plateau. There's no
and like you
bar
said, hmm
in
and
this
like
thing.
you said, just like you were just explaining, it's really just about what are you willing to do? Are you willing to put in the work? Because if you're willing to put in the work, that will resonate, and people will see you're
Absolutely.
working. If people see that you're just here to do reactions, try to make people laugh and try to get up out of there, like if they don't feel that commitment, they're not gonna commit to you. They're just gonna be like, I'll watch him when he
Exactly.
pops up.
And you know what? That you bring that out. And sometimes I feel like, yo, dude, on a day I'll be sitting down with my wife after a long day of recording or doing whatever, and I'll be like, yo, I don't feel like I did enough. I
Me
don't feel
too.
like I did enough today. I don't feel like I did enough. I didn't think I put enough videos out. And then my wife will look at me. She's like, babe, you did 7 videos. And I was like, yeah, but there's this song and this song and this song that I really wanted to get to. And I didn't have the time to do it. And she was like, calm down and just, you have time. She's like, just break them down throughout the week. And I was like,
That's
yeah,
what
but you know.
that's the important thing, to have somebody to mentally check you every once in a while, because she'll remind me like, hey, because there's days that she'll be like, hey, babe, we ain't got much going on these 3 days. Work your ass off. Record as much as you can. Like when she gives me the green light, I'm good.
Dude,
I'm
it
good.
was crazy. It was crazy that you bring that. Me and my wife had a conversation. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. I promise you. Me and my wife had a conversation, and we were in the car. And our date nights consist of going to Dunkin' Donuts, getting a coffee, parking in the parking lot, and talking. That's our date night.
Intimacy.
And it's the beautifulest thing in the world every time we do it. And she told me, she was like, babe, but you know, if you're that backed up on donos and you're that backed up on videos that other people are requesting from you from the free request list, she was like, why don't you use Saturday or Sunday to knock them out? And I said, and I always told my wife, I will never work Saturday and Sunday if I do this live, because Saturday and Sunday is going to be for you and the kids, period. Nothing else. And then she was like, babe, but if we're not doing nothing, go to the studio and do some videos.
Yeah, right.
She's like, if we don't have no plans and we don't have nothing to do, go to the studio and knock out some videos. She's like,
morally, we need that green light as men.
Yeah, exactly.
We need the green light. I can't do it unless she says it's okay.
I can't do it until I know that my wife is okay with me doing it. So
and I won't be happy. I won't be happy here because I should be out there.
Because I should be out there.
Yeah.
Exactly. So her giving me the green light, I'm like, oh, then it's a fucking wrap now. Because I could use Saturday and Sunday to do all my story time with Ray videos, and then I could do my regular videos throughout the day.
I'm just cut off. I'm just cut off on Sundays. That's all. She was like, when we get out of church, you're done.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to. You have to. And you always gotta find that balance too. You always gotta find that balance. You always have to find that work and home balance. No matter what you do, whether it be YouTube or a regular 9 to 5, you always gotta find that balance between that, because our women are strong and they support us in everything that we want to do to be successful men. And I appreciate my wife 110%. But sometimes we get so dove into this that sometimes we neglect, and we're not doing it on purpose. We're doing it because we're so into what we're doing and we're busy and we're always on point that then we feel shit because now there's a problem in home and I can't do this if there's a problem in there.
Thank you for the accountability. I mean, that's something that we have to bear. We have to bear that accountability because that's humility. You have to show the fact. You have to show the fact that you can't be so egotistical, stuck up in the way. Even if the channel's doing good, like sometimes that's the time to take a break so you can reflect real quick before you lose yourself in it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one thing that I kind of am bad in doing, because I love doing this so much that I don't have the time to actually sit here and like look outside looking in and seeing everything in an unbiased way.
Right.
Because I love doing YouTube and I love my family. And it's just like when I'm here, I feel like even with all the judgment, I feel like there's no judgment. I could be myself here.
Right.
And I could be myself at home. But now it's making me into a secluse where I don't want to do anything else but those two things, because I'm in a happy moment in my life. Once I start opening up and broadening my horizons, like now I'm in the outside world and I'm just like, I don't want to deal with none of these crazy ass people.
Right.
And stuff like that. So I'm in a comfortable spot and I want to stay in this spot for a minute before anything else.
You own it. You own the moment, brother. So if that's what you choose to do, then that's what you will do. You know what I'm saying? It's the power is in your hands.
There's a lot more work to be done. There's a lot
more
things.
Shout out to Amber B, $5 dono. Shout out to Amber B. We appreciate you very much. We're gonna wrap this thing up today because my man's got to go. He's got to take care of his daughter's tents. He's got business to handle. So I'm gonna say this. Make sure y'all follow Ray's other page as well. You want to promote it real quick, Ray, where they can find you?
Yeah, Story Time with Ray is going to be on the link of all my descriptions. It's going to be on my YouTube page, on my Instagram. Story Time with Ray is the link. Go subscribe to there. I got the Disney video actually just finished uploading. So that's about going to go be published in about 10 minutes. And I got part 2 of that trip trip coming tomorrow. So there's a lot coming in the page soon. Patreon coming soon because he told me to do it.
That's right. That's right. You'll be a fool
And
not to, brother. Get on
and
that.
after this, and then after that, like today, I made you my main focus, so I'm not doing no other reactions. So I may usually when I go live, I want to give all my energy to the person I'm going live with. So I usually back off on doing reactions for a little bit. To do that, I gotta go get my daughter's tent, but I will be coming back with reactions tomorrow. Going live tomorrow with the dreaded podcast, my guy Keen Prime, and
Yes,
my
sir.
man Saya the God.
Side of God. Side of God.
And we're gonna be live 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow.
I'll be
I
in
also
there.
got Brain Squeezes coming up. I got my man Go Worthy coming up. I
Let's
got
do
a
it.
couple of few surprises that I can't say right now that are
I'm
gonna be on the
and I'm gonna connect
podcast.
you with Venus Fury as well. You got to get connected with him.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I got a lot of shit coming, bro. I got a lot of stuff coming, and it's gonna be fun.
Beautiful, beautiful. Make sure y'all follow my second page as well. I wasn't able to wrap it up with Ray about it, but I got a second page called Goat Herd, where it's a play on the word herd. You know, goat. You heard goat, but also herd because I'm listening for goats. I'm trying to find new goats to bring to the Goat Worthy channel. So I'm just having a lot of fun over there with my wife. We're reacting to things together now. So that's what we're doing over there. So yeah, make sure y'all follow me on Goat Herd. Check that out as well. Follow me on Instagram, GoatWorthy_. And that's really all we're doing right now. Sign up for the Patreon. You already know all the links in the description below. Y'all know where to find that stuff. Don't act like y'all don't know where to find it. Don't act like y'all know where to find it. Shout out to my boy Ray. He came through. It was my first guest. It was an honor, and I mean it, bro.
It's a pleasure.
From the bottom of my heart, bro. I respect you, big time, dog. Big time, bro.
Love my
and
brother,
now I know we cousins. That's just crazy.
Oh, somos primos de los tíos que estaban allá.
De María.
De María. La María que está para allá en el campo.
Ajá.
Es la prima mía.
En la esquina ahí.
Ella es la mujer que los domingos ella hace los tostones y los mangú con huevo frito. Esa es la tía mía. Es la misma vaina.
Es la misma vaina.
I love all of you guys. Vibe gang. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you, bro. I'm gonna talk to you later. We're gonna link up, and I need you on my page, bro. I need you on the podcast.
Yes, sir. We're gonna make it happen, bro. That ain't no thing. You already know that. Everybody, thank you for pulling up today. Shout out to all the Renegades. Shout out to Ren for starting this snowball. You know what I'm saying? And here we are. And here we are. One more last dono. Pip Levette for Ray to look at Abby Girl Reacts. You got a duty to do tomorrow. So Abby Girl Reacts. Oh, she's a reactor, so she wants you to check her out too, like the way you
is you're a reactor?
No. Abby Girl's a reactor.
Oh, Abby Girl. I thought the one that sent it was the reactor. All right, I'll check her out. Definitely.
All right. Thank you everybody for pulling up.
Guys, love you all. Vibe gang.
We signing out.
We out. Peace.
Oh, we just had it at the same time. Yeah, we really cousins. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, I got a studio session. So I'm about to go record. Oh, I forgot to tell Ray about that. That's my fault. I was kind of just letting the vibrations control everything. But I got a studio session today. What's up, Bad Wolf? Yeah, I'm gonna be recording a song over Ren's Troubles beat and as well as Ren's 7 Sins. And it's gonna be an interesting one. It definitely is gonna be an interesting one. I think you guys are gonna like it as well. So that's for that. And also I got a special announcement. For those familiar with Eminem's artist Grip, I will be doing an interview for episode 2 with Grip. So he's a Shady Records artist. He was on Eminem's last album. Yeah, I got connected with him and he respected the reactions. He respected what we were doing and he's willing to come on the channel for Potting with a Goat. So look forward to that, man. I look forward to that. Shout out to everybody in the chat that came through today. It was a successful chat. Vibe Gang, Goatees, Renegades. Everybody came together today. Everybody showed up. Shout out to Bad Wolf, Sick Boy Renegade, LC in the chat. I see you, girl. Emily, as always. The regulars, right? Thanks to everybody that pulled up today, man. And especially, thanks to Ray for even giving me the opportunity to even grace, the channel with his presence, because that's a big thing. Um, he's got a big following as well, so he didn't have to do that today, but he did it out of the kindness of his heart, and he's just a genuinely good person. So I love that. So next week, we're gonna have the Dreading It podcast. It's gonna be Dreading It podcast. They kind of crashed the party with Vine and Fury, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it properly. We're gonna ask the Dreading It podcast their story, how they came up, what their hurdles with YouTube, kind of same what we did today, and what advice they can give to the up and coming other reactors. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Dreading It podcast, they're growing at a good pace. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was at 10K, they were at 9K. And then I got to 15K. They were at 13K, and they were just catching up. And that's when I used to look at the numbers. I stopped looking at the numbers, I think, at like 15K. I was like, all right, I'm done looking at the numbers. And then now they're at 24K, I believe. So they skate right past me. But this is not a competition, y'all. This is just about uniting, uplifting, and pushing the message. Because at the end of the day, love is the answer. And that's what I believe, you know what I'm saying? And I'll never stop doing what my heart tells me to do. And yeah, that's what we collaborated on today. We collaborated on love today. So shout out to Ray. Next week you will see the Dreading It podcast on the live as well. We got a few guests coming up, man. I'm gonna reach out to some people. I was just talking to Anthony Ray. We're gonna see if we get Anthony Ray on an episode. He's a big channel. Maybe he could tell us about some of the things he's experienced. I really want to get Cliff Beats on here, because Cliff Beats has been dealing with a lot of things when it comes to YouTube. And yeah, he's got a lot of information, and I feel like he's got a lot of game. Actually, when I spoke to Anthony Ray, he told me that Cliff Beats helped him out a lot and gave him a lot of game. So I'm going to try and reach out to Cliff Beats. So maybe y'all can reach out to Cliff Beats. How about that? Why don't y'all get in Cliff Beats' because y'all the ones who make everything happen. So get in Cliff Beats' comment section and say GOAT Worthy wants to interview you. Just tell him that. I'm gonna reach out to Anthony Ray, Floordzilla. There's a few people I'm gonna interview, and yeah, we're gonna get right to it, man. We're gonna get right to it. But yeah, Cliff B seems like he just seems like a solid dude. He just seems like, he seems like a straightforward type of guy. I like his style. I watched 2 of his reaction, one by himself and one with his girl. And I feel like they had a good interaction. It reminded me of me and my wife. It was just natural. It was just a natural reaction, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to everybody, man. I would like to, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the Dreading It podcast and Uncle Ray to help me out on the judgment for the battles. That's why the battle's been on hold, because I feel like I don't want people to think I'm biased, so I need more judges for the battle. So I'm gonna bring the Dreading It podcast and Uncle Ray. So it's gonna be the 3 of us, and we're all gonna judge these songs. We're going to judge who wins the first rounds or whatever the case may be. So that's how we're going to start reacting to the battles. So that's going to be cool. It's going to make the battles. It's going to bring more attention to the battles. We're going to do them live. And I think that will help bring more traction to the battle. The Check in the Boxes YouTube champion of 2024. So which will be announced at the top of the year of 2025. And I'll be sending the GOAT trophy as well to the winner. And yeah, I'm getting a trophy done, and I'm getting merch done. And all of you who've been asking me for merch, I am good. The merch should be at least ready to order before the holidays. That way you guys could just get your merch, and I want to see it, when it comes in the mail. I want to see it at the top of the year. I'm still waiting for my Sick Boy sweater. Should be in the mail today. I should be getting it today. So I'm gonna check in with that. I'm gonna check my email, see what's going on. Also, guys, pretty cool thing. I'm just chilling talking to y'all because it's still over 100 y'all in the chat still. So I ain't want to just leave y'all like that. Uncle Ray had things to do, but I got reached out by a sponsor, so we're making moves, man. It's people, the eyes are on us, and they want to offer me a mic. So they want to offer me a new microphone for free, and I guess they want to pay me to promote it. So I'll get some promotions like that. I want to see. First, I told them send me the mic. I wanted to make sure the mic is good. If the mic isn't good, I won't be promoting jack squat. You know what I mean? I told them straight up. I was like, I've been offered a few different promos, and it's not things that I like. It's not things that I'm into. Manscape, stuff like that. People have offered promos, but it's not anything I'm into. If it's going to be something, I hope, like mic would be good. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a better mic than this one, I like this mic. I don't promote it because they never reached out to me, but this is a FeFine mic. I think it's a good mic. I haven't heard any complaints about it. So we'll see what's up with this other mic when it comes in the mail, because they're sending it to me, and I'll see if I like it. If I like it, I'll promote it. I'll give them a little promo within the videos. I mean, this ads come up all the time anyways that we skip. So, we'll make it work, guys. We'll make it work. It's going to be a good day today. But I do have to prepare for my studio session. I have a studio session tonight. I'm going to be recording, like I said, trebles over the Ren instrumental. I hope you guys run those numbers up, and I hope you guys maybe tag Ren, maybe get Ren to watch it. I don't care to, not that I don't care, but I'm not trying to get a repost by him or nothing like that. But let's get it in his his area of the Upchurch thing, right? I'm not familiar with Upchurch. The only thing I know about Upchurch was when I was live reacting to Flawed, and Flawedzilla was dissing Upchurch. Apparently they had like a beef or something like that. But I didn't know anything about the beef, so I was kind of like out of the loop on the diss. I was just focusing on Flawed's rhyme structure and stuff like that. But I don't know what that's about. I don't know anything about Upchurch, so I have no bad or good intention, like nothing. So I will check them out. That's why I'm doing Goat Herd. So I'm gonna check them out on Goat Herd, and if I like it, I'll bring them over to Goat Worthy. I'm gonna check out the other guy. He said Adam Calhoun. That's the guy that runs around with Tom McDonald, right? So I had Tom McDaniels. I had Tom McDonald on my radar for a while. Floyd loved Church till he dissed Tom and Mac. Oh, really? Okay. Look, I don't know the story, so I don't want to get involved in the drama or whatever. But I had Tom McDonald and Adam Calhoun on my radar for a while, but that was before Ren. And the only reason I didn't do it because there wasn't really enough people asking for it. There was more people like, I guess, trashing them than it was people asking me to react to them. So, I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna stay away from it for now. But I do want to, and then Ren, it was an overwhelming amount for Ren. I even put out a poll for Ren. And it was like 80% people said do Ren, and 20 people said he's weird. So I was like, oh, okay. But that means 100% to me, because if he's weird and people love him, I'm gonna do it. So I'm so glad I did Ren. It's been the most amazing journey I've been on since being on YouTube. It's been my favorite journey. The Eminem journey obviously is close to my heart because that's my favorite artist, right? My favorite rapper of all time. But I grew up with him, so I'm familiar with Eminem. I knew what to expect. I know that he's stupid nice. Ren is something I didn't know anything about, so it was cool to like actually, receive. Oh, shout out to Pip Love. Thank you, Pip. Pip Levette. I don't know. Am I pronouncing it right, Pip? I say Pip Levette with the $2 dono. Thank you. Ren and Prof, Pain Salesman. Before you go. Oh, I can't do a reaction right now. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry because I really do have to go. I'm running behind. I have to pick up the singer who's going to be singing on the song. It's going to be a soulful tune. But you know what, Pip Levette, what I am going to do is I'm going to put that song to the side right now. I promise you. And I will do that one. I'll do that one tomorrow. When I get out of the studio, I'm going to be fried, so I'm not going to be able to record anything. But I will do that one tomorrow. I promise you. So you'll see it tomorrow. So Ren and Prof Pain. Pip, make sure you're following me on Goat Herd, because I'm going to most likely post that on Goat Herd. I don't know where I'm going to post it. After I'm done watching it, I'll know where I'm going to post it. So that's what I'll do. But I heard 2 songs total, and it was corniest, worst thing I've ever heard. Casey Dawn, what up, Casey Dawn? Casey Dawn's one of the originals. She hit me up on Instagram like a month ago, I think, and we got to touch base with each other. Good soul. Love you both. I support both you guys. Came to you both because Renegade sharing the love. Yeah, shout out to Ren, man. Ren doesn't stop. The Ren effect is in full effect. We know that. Have fun in the studio. Thank you, Luna. Luna, how you doing, Luna? Yes, Tom is corny. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna eventually do Tom. I'm gonna do Tom on Goat Herd. I'm gonna do Dax. All these people that I was kind of like not trying to do. Not that I wasn't trying to do, but it wasn't enough requests for it. I'm gonna give them a listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be totally unbiased. I'm still gonna respect their art. I mean, listen, if you have that much of a following, you're doing something right. it just may not be my cup of tea, or may not be you guys' cup of tea. That's all. But I'm very intrigued by Tom McDonald. At least give him a listen. I would have to find out from the Tom McDonald fans which song to do, because if I do the wrong song, because listen, I seen Stevie Knight react to him, and I didn't like the song that he was reacting to. The Stevie Knight didn't even like it. Stevie Knight was like, I mean, I like the message, and I know Stevie Knight, I think he likes him now. I guess he's changed his mind, so maybe that could happen to me. I don't know, but yeah, man, I'm interested about Upchurch and hey, what up, Biz, the insane asylum escapee? What's up? You selling it with that icon photo. I prefer Nova Rockefeller over her boyfriend. Oh, okay. Nova is his girl. That's she's a rapper too. You love the hat. Thank you. I love the hat as well. Maybe you could check out Dimash, not rap or hip hop, but he is a go. No, the channel is going to be more about than just hip hop. It's going to be about everyone. You know what I mean? I'm bringing everybody involved, because I don't want to isolate myself to all this great talent. So yeah. So I'm going to be, I'll do like with Chinchilla. After sitting with Chinchilla, what happened was Chinchilla, I did her song, right, on Goat Herd. I'm sure most of you saw it. I said I need to do another one before I bring her to Goat Worthy. And then I did an How to Be Me live on Goat Worthy. And I was sold. I'm like, no, I'm bringing her to Goat Worthy. So there won't be another Chinchilla on Goat Herd. I'm bringing her straight to Goat Worthy because she is amazing. I love her. Like, I literally love her voice. I think she's so amazing, because I did Chalk Outlines already, right? And that was before, but that was like her and Ren, and I needed a whole song by just her, and that's what happened. I did Little Girl Gone. Oh my God, Little Girl Gone, got the gun from a gangster, run little girl, and she inspired me to start wearing my hat now. So now when I do my potting with a go episodes, I'm gonna be wearing my hat. Yeah, and if I do any chinchillas, I'm gonna wear my hat. If I do any country music, I'm gonna wear my hat. But I'm not always gonna wear my hat. But I live by Upchurch in Nashville. Oh, okay, he's from Nashville. Oh, I thought he was from UK or like Canada or something. I didn't get a chance to really ask Ray much about Upchurch, so I don't know much about him at all. Chinchilla is the female Ren. Yeah, I mean that's what I said, and that's how I literally named my thumbnail "Female Ren" with a question mark, because that's how I felt when I was done. They have the same edginess, the same, darky, cheeky, like character build, excitement, enticing. They're very similar in many ways, many ways. I mean, Ren just raps really, like, but they are so similar, and she has a powerful voice, and I think that she's special. I think she deserves more light. Even her, she's got like a few 100,000 subscribers. I'm like, how do these people have the minimum of subscribers? Like, that's like Ray was saying, that Ren deserves way more subs than that, and so does Chinchilla. Tom is fire. I have his last 3 CDs signed and last. That's what I'm saying. So like a lot of people, it's like some people like Tom, some people don't. And I understand, because he focuses on a lot of politics. So that's gonna cause division as far as in fan clubs, not division as I'm not saying his music is divisive, but yeah, it's some people who don't like political music, they're gonna shy away from it automatically. And those who appreciate someone expressing their opinion on stuff, they're gonna tune into it. So I don't mind the political raps. I don't care about that. You can rap about whatever you want, as long as you're rapping with some conviction and I believe you. The realness is what I care about. Did you just say Ren just raps? Confused face. No, when I said Ren just raps, I'm talking about the difference between Ren and Chinchilla. Chinchilla doesn't rap, so I was like, they're like twins, but Ren just raps. So as in, the difference is that the only difference is that he just raps. That's the only difference. They both sing and they're both creative, but Ren raps as well. So that's the difference. And I don't mean that literally. I would need to listen to more Chinchilla, but that's just on face value. Like, that's what I get out of them, like Ren raps. But yeah. You think I think Ren only raps? Come on out. Chinchilla could rap, bro. Oh, I haven't heard any Chinchilla. So I'm just going off of what I've heard. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's told me she's rapped before, so I haven't seen that. Or I haven't read that in the comments yet. And you might hear a wee bit of a rap feel from okay, yeah, maybe. Tom doesn't do it for me on any level, not my cup of tea at all. And that's just all it is. It's really just a matter of whether they're your cup of tea or not. It's not a matter of somebody sucks. Like, we can't just be out here saying people suck. I mean, you can if you want, I don't care. But I personally don't think that's the case. I don't think it's ever really the case that somebody sucks. I just think it's a matter of like they just said, cup of tea, kind of like Crook said. You know what I'm saying? So you have a long journey. Yeah, I have a long journey to go. Chinchilla doesn't rap. Maybe, maybe not. I'll check it out. I'll find out. No worries. Tom McDonald is his own genre. Yeah, and that's all. I mean, a lot of these artists, all these independent artists, man, they're so independent that they are their own. They are their own genre because they're really free. They're free to do whatever they want. So the sound can be confusing. The sound can be like, man, what genre do I put this in? You know, Chinchilla could do anything. I'm looking forward to getting more Chinchilla. Elsie, that is facts. Yeah. So, um, yeah. So, anyways, guys, appreciate you guys pulling up today. How'd you guys feel about the whole interview? It's not really an interview. I don't want people to think like I'm here to interview people. It's just a conversation. We're just potting. That's all. And potting just means like when you're just going off on a good conversation, a good vibe. Let me know. Talk to me in the comment section. How was y'all feeling that conversation between me and Uncle Ray? You're the GOAT. Thank you. I am GOAT. I don't know if I'm the GOAT, but I am GOAT worthy. That's my name. Loved it. It was a great podcast. Awesome. You should do Chinchilla's Fingers live for Hunger TV next. For Hunger TV next. What does that mean? I've heard of Fingers Live. Is that what the whole title is called, Danny? Chinchilla Fingers Live for Hunger TV next. Is that that's like the whole title? Because I am doing that next. My next Chinchilla is the Fingers one, whatever the Fingers one is. That's my next one. It was awesome. 2 of my faves. Thank you, Lisa Bird. Lisa Bird, don't tell me, but I don't want to hear that you're in everybody's comment section calling them their favorite. Like, don't tell me I'm your favorite if I'm not your favorite. It's fine. I'm still growing. I can grow to be your favorite. Oh, there are several Fingers live. Oh, so you're saying the title of that one is okay. So let me write that down. So we're doing Chinchilla. It's quiet in the house, man. I guess my daughter's asleep. Where's my paper? Okay, here we go. Hey, Pixie, how you doing? Did you miss the whole podcast, Pixie? Don't worry, it's gonna be posted, so you'll be able to watch it. But did you miss the whole podcast? Okay, somebody tell me really quick before we move on. Chinchilla Fingers live for Hunger. Okay, thank you, Sue. Thank you. I was just about to ask for that. So, Chinchilla Fingers live for Hunger TV. Okay. Cool. I got it noted. So I'll take care of that. What's up, Bobby? How you doing? Go. I was about to say you're becoming one of my faves. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Is there any reactions that you guys really? What's like when you guys say that, right? Is there a reaction that made you feel that way? I'm curious to know. I always want to know which is the reaction that I did that kind of like made people connect it. If you could tell me in the comment section, what was the reaction I did that really, I guess, connected with you? Hey, Sheila, how you doing? Big Baldy Beard. Hey, what's up, Big Baldy Beard? I remember you from the live not that long ago. Just found you and love your show. I wanted to know. I wanted to know you. Do you do music? Yes, I do. Biz, the insanest. Let me just pull you up so people know what I'm referring to. Yes, I do music, and I have a studio session today actually. So I'm going to be recording over the Ren instrumental Troubles, and then as well I'm recording over Seven Sins. So it's going to be an interesting one. I think people are going to like it, appreciate it, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Go where you are my favorite, only Patreon I pay for other than rent. Shout out to Danny. Excuse me, my bad. Shout out to Danny. Her real name's Danny, but Sick Boy Renegade. Go worthy. You are my fave, the only Patreon I pay for other than rent. Thank you very much. And all the Patrons on here. Just know, I know it's been slow this week. I've been really slow, but I've been prepping for this podcast for a while, and I got a big interview coming up with Grip. So I've been kind of like, distracted, I would say, right? But after this, then I got the studio session I've been working on. So after the studio session, starting tomorrow, I'm gonna record all day tomorrow because I'm going away with the family to Dallas. So we're gonna be going to Dallas. Um, you are one of my favorites, Manny. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. I don't have listen. I don't. Have, you guys don't have to tell me I'm your favorite. Like, you know what I'm saying, if I'm in the top 5, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in the top 5, I'm happy. But shout out to Danny for also Kimberly. I got to check on her. Last time I spoke to her, she wasn't doing too well, but that was about 2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna check back in with her. She's another one who actually canceled her Ren Patreon for a while and didn't cancel mine. I just thought that was a beautiful act of just human kindness, you know. I appreciate that a lot. So shout out to Sick Boy Renegade for doing the same. Holding me on. Hey, if you got me on a level with Ren, I'm cool with that. Shout out to Bad Wolf. I was talking to Bad Wolf all day yesterday. Me and Bad Wolf was chopping it up. Now that we know that he's a dude, me and Bad Wolf chopping it up all day yesterday. Just sending voice notes and stuff on Instagram. Got to get to know him a lot. That's pretty cool. Pretty rad dude, man. He's a cool dude. Kind soul too, man. Much love to Bad Wolf. Matt, I think Matt Terrell's his name. If you ever come a little bit south to the coast, we have all kinds of fun. Hey yo, I'll keep that in mind, brother. Appreciate that, Manny. You will remain as I. What would you say? Thin out my. You will remain as I. What does that mean, Elsie? You will remain as my thin out my reactor channels. Oh, as I thin out, you will remain as I thin out my reactor channels. Oh, as in like as you stop watching, or through time you kind of stop watching certain. Oh, Matthew Day in the chat. What up, Matthew? Yeah. So you're saying like as you start weeding out your reaction channels, like you gonna keep me there? I appreciate that. I'll send you a link. Regarding what exactly? I liked BW with Tommy Vex. Hey Bobby, I'm not sure what you're speaking towards. I don't know what that is. I don't know what BW is, and I don't know who Tommy Vex is. So educate me before I get out of here. Kind of want to just chop it up with you guys. Yes, love for Kimberly, guys. I gotta check in on her, see, make sure she's good. I'm gonna hit her up on Patreon today. Gotta make sure I do that. Make a mental note. Shout out to Kim. Pixie, what's up, Pixie? It's too funny, go worthy. Your thoughts. I was a dude and Bad Wolf was a chick. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I thought Pixie was a dude. I thought Bad Wolf was a chick. It's the other way around. That's hilarious. Matthew Day, what's up, Matt? I'm good, man. Feeling much better after the accident. Still sore, man, but moving a bit better now. Awesome, man. Well, I wish you well, brother. I wish you continuous healing, and I'll pray for you. I know you're not religious, but yeah, I'm gonna spread my positive energy towards your way, and I will pray for your healing. I hope you get better every day. Take it easy. You know what I'm saying? I just had physical therapy today, so you know I'm just like you, man. I'm trying to get back to my original form. You know, I'm trying to get back to my original form. What we got? What else we got in the chat? Bad Wolf is my favorite person to be in the corner with. Yeah, Sick Boy. It's been a while. It's been a while since I threw you in the corner though. You and Bad Wolf. Y'all been behaving pretty awesomely. Bad Wolf is the GOAT. Yeah, Bad Wolf is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. He's working hard. Listen, Bad Wolf is out there networking. Like I listen. I had to tell him he's correct on that. He's a mod slash manager or something. I don't know what to name him, but he's out there working. He's hitting up other reactors. He's messaging them on Instagram. He's going to work over there. He's conversing with them. He's like, hey, over here at Go where we got a thing going on with Pod and with a Go, and he wants to interview some of you guys and blah blah. Yeah, he's out there working, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I got all my foot soldiers. Y'all all putting in work, man. Y'all made this podcast happen today with Ray. So shout out to all y'all. And there was a lot of donos today too, man. So shout out to everybody who donoed. Like that was cool, man. That was a good experience. It's a good experience. So what I'm realizing is that some of you guys have the unlisted logo next to your name, and that means that you came here from Race Channel and you're still here. So first of all, thank you for still being here. Thank you for still being here. Mrs. Applegate, shout out to you. Chinchilla's got to be next behind Ren. As far as what, like reactions or like on status that you put them in or something like that. I do got to wrap up soon. It's 2:40. Yeah, I got to call my boy, pick him up actually, and start working on these music. Get him prepped before we hit the studio. Hey, Elsie. By the way, Elsie, you still in the chat, girl? I actually wanted to bring up something to you because you be over there with the Riker Road brothers. So when I spoke to the Riker Road brothers, right, basically they just didn't know what we would do to collaborate, right? They didn't understand the idea of collaborating, which is understandable. So what I would say is that what we need to do, Elsie. Okay, you are in the chat. So what we need to do is we got to get back on Riker Road's brother, right? And what we need to do is just interview them. You know, we'll let them know that I'm doing Podding with a Goat. You know, we'll get them on an episode. So, you know, sometime, you know, maybe at the beginning of next year or whatever the case may be, or sometime this month, and we'll interview them so they could talk about their grind. They could talk about their I don't want to say their struggle, but yeah, all the hurdles they had to go through to get to where they're at. I feel like that sounds a little more beneficial for somebody like Eric, who was kind of confused about it. He's like, I don't get it. Like we react together, because I can understand for them because they're already two people. So add a third person, three people reacting. It's like that's a lot of reaction going on. So it might be more than what some people are used to. But I can't believe I missed you guys. Gonna go rewind. Yeah, check it out. It's gonna stay posted. I'm gonna leave it up. But yeah. Well, anyways, I'll wrap it up now because I need to work on this instrumental right now. Manny, please hit up. Let me read this. Manny, please hit up Drink the Kool-Aid. I feel like you guys will get on amazing. Okay, Drink the Kool-Aid. That's his channel. And I think somebody might have told me about it. I think it was Bad Wolf. Or I think Uncle Beto told me drink the Kool-Aid. Okay, I'll reach out to him. I'll check. I'll watch some of his videos. A lot of people who are on the come up, right? So the plan for Podding with a Goat, it's not necessarily just put everybody on the podcast. That's not really smart. I don't think. I think what's smart is that you guys make me aware of these smaller channels grinding, and I want to reach out to them and find a way to either help them out with their thumbnails or their titles or the way they're spelling in the descriptions. Like give them game on that level so they can sharpen that up so that we can bring them on the channel so they can see the growth on whether or not these little changes are helping them, because that stuff is important. The quality has to look good. That's what people are attracted to. They're attracted to good quality. When they see a good thumbnail, they say, man, this guy takes his time with the thumbnails, and they'll click. You know what I'm saying? They'll at least give you a chance. So when you got like a messy thumbnail, there's a lot going on, the quality's not good, the picture's blurry, it might make somebody say, this guy doesn't take reacting serious. Like, I'm not watching this. You know what I mean? And then you might watch the reaction and the mic is low, or the mic is, but you know, sometimes when you have a great personality, you can get past all of that. But for a lot of the times, it's not that easy, you know. Biz has a channel. Who's Biz? Shout out to Biz. Let me find the message so I can pull it up. Biz, say something in the chat because I can't find your name. But Elsie just said she subscribed to you, so I want to know why. Captain Kurt Reacts. What's up, Captain Kurt Reacts? You only, let me pull it up so people can know what I'm talking about. You only do live reactions? No, sir. I don't really do a lot of live reactions. I just go live on the weekends, on Saturdays typically, or during my lives here. When I'm during the week, I'll be doing, there's no set day on lives, Potting with a Goat, because it'll have to work out with the schedule of those who I'm collaborating with. So it may be a weekday or it may be a weekend, but I go live on Saturdays and do reactions. That's it. Throughout the week, I'm just recording reactions. I hope that answers your question. Biz, the insane asylum escapee. Oh, okay. Biz is the insane asylum. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. So Biz of the insane asylum, you have you have a podcast. I do a podcast because I would not be able to do reactions. You know, they kick me off. Why would they kick you off? Captain Kirk, you do the show with Unc. What do you mean? Like Unc that was just on Uncle Ray? You do a show with him? I mean, you could just check out. You could just check out my latest. I always tell people check out my latest reactions because I feel like my reactions get a little better, cleaner, and more precise. And I feel like I get my message across a lot better in my later reactions. In the beginning, I was kind of like struggling. I was thinking about how long the reaction should be and stuff. Like now, I don't care. Now, I just however long it's gonna be, it's gonna be. Let it go. So love you. Hit me up. Much love, much love. I don't know if you're talking to me, but much love. If you want me to feature you on my podcast for any music, I do reactors. I did brain squeeze and I did vibe. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I'll have to check out your channel. We're gonna have to check out your channel. Is the name the same as it is here? Biz the Insane Asylum Escapee. Is that the same name? Because I can look it up right now and just subscribe to you. The Dreading It podcast is live right now. That's probably why we're losing followers. Yeah, I think that's probably why we're losing followers. Everybody's going to the dreading, which is cool. Those are the brothers. Those are the bros. Making a second batch of cookies. Let's hope I got it right this time. Last time I was too busy watching you and I didn't put in the right amount of flour. I'm sorry I messed that up. Yeah, Emily said she's still here. Pip Levette said bye. Oh, she said the Dreading podcast is live. Bye. No, I'm not her favorite. Go where that will go when you are off. Thank you, Pixie. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Pip. You go really. Thank you, Pixie. Appreciate you. I mean, you are a mod, so I appreciate all of y'all though, man. I appreciate everybody who came through today. But yeah, there goes Elsie. She said, "Gotta go." I'm telling you, man. When them boys go live, my numbers start dropping. I went live at the same time as them one day, and I was like, "That's a mistake. I'm never doing that again." Biz is the man. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check out Biz. But listen, I gotta go anyways, and everybody go, everybody jump in. There's 70 of y'all. Everybody go jump. Hey Tracy, how you doing, Tracy? I was just about to say goodbye, but I just saw Tracy pop up. How you doing, Tracy? It's been a while. Much love, much love. I love Tracy. I love Tracy. Um, Riker Road is live on their channel. Detour down too. Everybody's live right now. So listen, y'all. Make sure you guys go because I'm about to end the stream. Make sure you guys go jump straight into the Dreading It podcast is live. Go in there, show them some love. I think they got like 50 in the chat right now. So there's 70 y'all in here. Everybody jump over there, show them some love, and let them know that you Goat Worthy sent you. How about that? Even though you would go there anyways because y'all are loyal supporters, but there's enough love for everybody to go around. We just got to make sure we don't go live at the same time. Well, I got to make sure I don't go live at the same time as those guys. I got to stay clear of all the big channels because they're growing. They're growing. I can see them hitting 30 before the year ends. I think it can happen. I think it can happen. I was trying to hit 20, but I'm cool if I hit like 18 before the year ends. But everybody, love y'all. I'm out of here. Thank you for pulling up today. It was a fun. It was a very that went better than I expected. It did. Me and Unc just vibed. from the get-go. Just saw your life. Oh, your live, maybe. I think that's what you meant to say, right? T Witty, what's up, T Witty? You was in the chat earlier. You're gonna hit 20,000 very soon. Go. Yeah, I can't wait to hit 20. I can't. I'm the feeling it was when I hit 1,000. When I hit 1,000, I was like, oh my god, we're about to hit 1,000 on Goat Herd. Goat Herd's only been out for 2 weeks. We're about to hit 1,000 subs. So we working, y'all. There's only 3 videos over there, but I'm about to drop a 4th one right now. Actually, I'm finishing the thumbnail for it. I'll go drop it over there. I might drop that how to be me collab on there. I'm not sure. Still trying to figure it out. I knew you would get along fabulous. Yeah. Just joined, just noticed. Oh, T Woody, I thought you was in here already. I thought she was in here earlier. Could have sworn that that Ray read your name off. But okay, guys, this about wraps it up. Thank y'all, everybody, for pulling up. Appreciate you. Make sure you guys go jump right into the Dreading It podcast is live. Check them out. See what they're talking about over there. Tell them I said hello, and love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love everyone. Thank you. Thanks for all the donos as well. Appreciate you. It was like about 27 donos, I believe. So appreciate that very much. And yes, have a good one. Peace, love. We out. Manny, I need chinchilla fingers, please. That's coming soon. That's the next chinchilla one I'm doing. So look out for that one.